definitely
were
fan
made, or
art.
like the style of different art
Yeah.
was done.
Yeah.
It's
like-
like these are cute, but definitely not
Yeah,
the
it's like
actual art
it's like those
style.
videos where it's just like, oh, this is this character
What?
done in my style, that sort of thing.
Right in the
So we're in the middle of a discussion about off-brand
Oh.
fan art.
Did you just start?
He did.
Yes, I did.
Jeez, really?
My players are paying attention to me.
No.
You didn't say
As is-
anything.
You didn't say anything.
We had nothing to pay attention to yet.
Welcome once again to Casual Cactus and the Glassbreakers Guild. We are sorry for the delay. We were just waiting on last player to get to the table. Looks like we are short a couple of people today. Lance and Daniel. Yeah, that's a couple.
True. True.
I did not misspeak. We are
Two
short
is a couple.
two. Two is a couple.
Sometime at this age.
And
You know what?
and you know what?
Guess
It's
in a
Lance
linear
and
sense.
Daniel.
I was gonna say that's
Also
also
a
a
couple.
Aw.
Kidding. Anyway, welcome. We are short a couple of players, but we are here to have some fun. Few quick reminders as we get started. All of our video content does wind up on YouTube. So just go out to YouTube and search for Casual Cactus, and you'll be able to find everything we've done. All the back episodes, one-shots, stuff tangential to D&D, stuff not related to D&D at all. It's all out there. Anything we do video winds up on our YouTube page. So do go out there. If you haven't already, hit like and subscribe.
You still looking?
Make sure you toggle the bell icon, and you'll always get the notifications when new content goes up. In addition to that, we do also run a Discord server where we try to keep you guys up to date on what we are doing schedule-wise and content-wise. So be sure that you are tuned into that, and if we ever have to cancel a night for whatever reason, you will be in the know. I think that is all I have for official announcements. I have seen that Wyvern Warfare is doing another round of name the color combinations. We're not in any way affiliated with them, but they're cool guys, and if they pick your name, you can get a free dice tray. So go over there, see them, help them out, and maybe, just maybe, you get yourself a dice tray out of it. And I have no idea what's going on, but that's okay.
I hit her phone to do the gathering of the points. But I was getting the wrong angle and I accidentally exited from the app. So.
Oh, Braden, trying to be helpful. Trying
Chaos
to
demon.
be helpful.
At least it wasn't the button over there.
Indeed.
Well,
Don't click that
yeah, don't hit that one.
Move this drink over
Don't hit that
here
one,
from the
please.
power bar.
We've done that before. If you go back to the YouTube channel and look in the first campaign, which episode was that?
Like 10? It was pretty
It was
soon
pretty
after.
early.
It was like
It was
10.
pretty early, but you can go find when Braden hit the power strip on the computer and cameras. So anyway, that is all I think I have as far as announcements go and welcomes. So who would like to give us a recap?
I took some notes.
I remember, weirdly, a lot that happened. I did not. I mean, we'll go by your notes first, and then I'll
Okay,
fill in
we'll
gaps.
start with the notes, and Danny can fill in later.
I can tell you where I got bored and stopped writing notes, though.
Okay.
Bored of writing notes.
Yeah,
More or less
by
more or less just when she got to the end of the page.
All right. So when we began last time, Killian basically went on autopilot while working. He essentially astral projected himself into a forest. There's other people there. There are it's real magic looking. Of course, it's the freaking gods, and Killian maybe brought them there. That was a bit unclear. There's a giant badger and a hawk and a 6-legged red lizard and a crocodile. They might be old elven memories. Killian touches the badger like an idiot. And gets the impression of earth magic. Then the lizard, fire magic, lots of it. The crocodile, water vibes, aka Slytherin. And the hawk gives off air magic, if you couldn't guess. Also, life seems to be most drawn to the air magic. So he essentially got a world origin story, and when he comes to, he's made things.
No,
Some of
she's
them
getting
are
off screen.
She doesn't want to be eating on
I
screen.
think that's fair.
Oh gosh, I do it all the time.
Same.
It's true. When he comes to, he's made things. Some of them are labeled, and it's done. He has not slept. I lost my spot. Oh, and then Simi also has a dream, but not quite as astral projecty. Her dream goes into a void. And Zoigan shows up. Simi is understandably pissed to see him. He's found himself, I guess. He apologizes and says he'll try to be more present. He's very vague through all of this. Zoigan starts a rock slide to make a point, and then I wrote down eye roll.
She gave him one too, so it worked. That's
He's somehow worse than he was before. It's morning. We had to breakfast with Merrick's family. No one's awake. We knock on Merrick's window. He's asleep. Derek.
Merrick.
You weren't here when I read off my notes last time. Cabbage has been calling you this.
Oh good.
He's asleep. Simi throws socks at him. His family is just gone. There's a note with a dagger. The cousin is an asshole and took the family, and he wants to meet at the graveyard at midnight. We decide to make breakfast while we make battle plans. Killian has big piles of things and seems confused about them. We send Bit, Tommy, Dell, and Dells back to the Shaggin. We all get really freaking cool magic things, all themed after crocodile, badger, hawk, and salamander. Now battle plans. We scry on the douchebag cousin, doesn't work, and then send out the hummingbird. We scry on half of an apple, just kidding, we talk about it. We can scry on Stoner Dad, asleep and confined, probably sedated, maybe in a coffin. Merrick sends Max to go dig in the graveyard to make sure that there are breathing holes. Merrick sends his shadow bird to go get the mirror. There's a crossbow bolt that hits the butler, who is of course named Jeeves, as they get to the house. The bastards are using gateways. Just kidding, rope trick. Just kidding, both. We basically make a plan to dig up the fam and make the bad guys come out early. And that's where I stopped taking notes.
I mean, honestly,
That's-
that's pretty much all of it.
Yeah.
There was...
Simi stole some of.
Yeah, I
some of the
stole some of
hooch or whatever.
the
Not
yeah,
hooch, but,
hoping that maybe I could like weaponize it or something. I don't know.
Weaponize the weed.
As one does.
Yeah, I mean, it could work. You're not going to function as well as like when you're high. So hey, I don't know.
And I didn't write down details of everybody's cool things.
Okay, damn it. I'm gonna have to get this book at some point, Brayden.
So
I will be distracted all game if I keep it over here, though. So.
yeah, I don't have a lot to add because I don't actually remember the specifics. Like I know that you had the cool bow and
Yeah.
like arrows and capey thing.
Yeah.
I got. Oh, that is not what I got. I got something else. Oh, I got the slashy.
Claw things and a mask.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Which I don't think. Yeah, the mask did not come from
Yeah, the
Killian.
mask was hers.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
but we
but
didn't-
nobody has seen it
Yeah.
before.
Just not hiding magic at all anymore at all for nothing.
Well, we're not in the Empire right now, so.
Uh,
I like that a lot, Stash. Thank you.
I don't remember the other things that are.
I got a dagger.
Yeah, you got dagger.
You got stuff.
You.
Yeah, yours is
Yeah,
really
it's
cool.
good.
Yours is really cool, actually.
Yeah. You got a cloak and armbands that do something.
Well, you have a plus.
Something.
You have a +1 or +2 bonus to your.
Are you okay?
save DC and your
What does yours say?
attack bonus.
The same as mine? Oh, can't show that on stream.
Nope. Very not safe for streaming.
I get a plus to what now?
So it's a cloak, and it's hey here, yeah, let me. Oh, that's tiny. Wow.
That's right after seeing.
Keith has fixed the mini problem. However, it became its own mess.
Here.
A mini
There we
There we
go.
go.
So that's Del's with her
Yay!
cloak.
Oh, okay.
You get a really cool cloak.
It doesn't match my shoes, but you know. She's had to deal with hardships
Somewhere
before.
Killian is screaming.
But you'll have a +2 to your spell save DC and spell attack.
Ooh. Yes.
Did we say what my little jabby jabs do?
No.
We have not
We
actually
have not.
defined this. Okay,
Well, Killian doesn't even know.
so we're going to hope for the best. Do you know what they do?
More or less, yes.
Killian is there. It's a +2 to spell save and spell attack for
That's
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
+2 magic weapons.
Yeah, they're
okay.
+2 magic
okay.
weapons.
I could not remember. Good deal. That's why that's there. Okay.
You need help writing that down on your character sheet?
Okay.
Wait, that means your save is gonna be 20 to save or something ridiculous.
It's 19.
It's 19.
Still real high.
Because mine's 18,
That's
because I have
awesome.
a +1 from the
I'm
shield.
glad we had
thing.
the conversation about consent before I leveled up this spell save.
Yeah, because nobody's gonna save anymore.
Lance is is it a D8 or a D6? Same as monk weapon, right? So D6.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a conversation I remember we had.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
currently D6,
It will
and
graduate.
on your next level, it will go up to a D8.
Yeah, we're gonna level up after today, right?
No.
No, because you just leveled up.
Totally kidding.
We are
Or is
level
he?
10, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
There was a chance you might forgot, but we failed.
Yeah, no.
You beat our save DC.
Yeah. No, it's not that I beat it. I'm a DM. I have legendary resistance.
We just have to burn through those real quick.
All right.
Okay. So, what are you guys doing? What are you guys up to?
Okay, what am I doing?
So we're still trying to
What
figure
are you
out
doing?
We might need to retcon a few things.
So you and Tommy were sent away with Bit.
Don't like how you said that, but okay.
You were sent with Bit away.
As a
You
protector.
guys sent Dells with a child.
And Tommy.
No. We sent Tommy with a child, and then we we sent Tommy with 2 children.
Either way,
You
this
asked
is like
for
a
that
bad,
one.
bad person.
Yeah. But you and Tommy were escorting Bit out of the danger zone,
Okay.
and I suppose we can sort of talk about what happened, because obviously you didn't go with them.
No.
You would have been handed. Killian would have handed you a key
Nice.
and says.
Okay.
He would have handed you a key and said, okay, find a door. When you put this in the lock, think about my workshop. You've seen it, because you have.
Yes.
Think about my workshop when you turn the key.
Remember all the amounts of porn you've stored in there.
On the other side of the door, you should see my workshop and the shaggin.
Okay.
Take Bit there.
What if I didn't do that?
You just sent Tommy and Bit through instead.
So what would you have done instead?
You're the
I am
apple.
You asked the question, what would you have done instead? I mean, you have Killian's instructions. What do you do with that information?
I'm so tempted to go check up on my sluts.
Wrong city.
Wrong city.
I have a magic door.
Yeah, but it only works once a day.
I don't know that, do I?
She doesn't get to check on her
Yeah,
sluts.
Killian would have told you, no, this only works once.
Dang it. Okay.
So-
Later, but
I feel like I've grown a lot since our consent conversation. So, I would go to the shaggin.
Okay, so you would actually go with them to the shaggin?
Yes. Yes.
the earliest we can get you back then is going to be
The next
Tomorrow.
day.
But I feel like I wouldn't have listened when he said it only worked once, so I would have gone to the shaggin and been like, "Be right back," and then been like, "Dang it!"
To be fair, she technically could if she didn't close the door and had 10 minutes.
True. If you don't take the key out of it when you close the door, you've got 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes before you can come back, but it won't make another gateway, or it won't go anywhere
Right.
else.
Right.
The portal is connected for 10 minutes.
Gotcha.
So
That's right.
what would you have done once you got back to the shaggin?
Well, gone back to the little we would have popped out in his workshop, right?
Correct?
Yeah, I probably would have like gone to the bathroom and then started drawing more porn to because I disliked being sent off.
Okay.
So I would have
All right.
And doing one of the least child-friendly things that you could.
Immediately.
as punishment, I made it very vanilla.
So,
As punishment.
I'm going to give you a chance. Roll me 2d8.
That's not a great chance. I'm terrible at rolling. Look what
What I'm sitting next to. The gesture was there.
Oh, do I have there? Here's one.
We just roll it twice.
I don't roll that way. Alright, what am I looking? Oh.
So what'd you roll?
3s?
So 2 3s?
Yeah.
6.
Okay. So for 6 minutes after you get there, you're drawing porn and
Yep.
stuffing it places.
Yep.
Yes, I heard it.
That's all it takes.
You said it.
I can't defend you when
Sorry.
it's that. Never mind.
Sorry. So at the end of your 6 minutes, what are you doing?
So was I told to stay?
You were told to take Bit to the shaggin.
And Tommy was told to keep her safe.
Oh, I leave them there and I'm gonna go back to the door.
All right.
I thought I was told
So you do
specifically.
have enough time once you've put a few extra little picks in Killian's room in the shaggin. You've got enough time to make it back through the door.
Mm-hmm.
You close it behind you. You grab the key. You are back in Glossop.
Yes. Is anyone around me?
No, so they would not have gone
Bless
with
you,
you.
my
Bless
goodness.
you. So they didn't go with you, but they were when last you saw them, they were at Mal's house.
Okay.
We would have been. Well, we sent the.
When last
yeah,
she
when
saw you, you all were at Mal's house.
Through sheer memory, I'm gonna head back to Mel's house.
Okay.
Conveniently.
I mean,
It'd
it
still be
took a
there.
while for us to, yeah. Because then I went and got the mayor after that.
Yeah,
No,
we
I
had the
drew porn
Jeeves
for 6
situation
minutes.
and all of that stuff.
Well, it took me 20 minutes to get the mayor, so. Which I know because that's how long my thing lasted.
That does make sense.
Pills.
All right. So you roll back up at Mal's house in the aftermath of something,
Yeah.
and I will leave it to your compatriots to fill you in.
Whoa. What am I looking at here?
Do you want to, since your family...
No, I think we're supposed to. Are we just describing what happened,
Have I
or are
met
we
his
there?
family yet?
I mean,
No.
you guys are there.
Meet the
Oh,
newest
okay.
guy.
She's rolling up. She's asking for an explanation.
Why are you here? We sent you to.
To be fair, I don't think Killian was very specific.
Fair.
Yeah.
Answer my
Pit?
question first.
Okay,
Uh,
carry on.
What?
excuse me. Family got kidnapped.
His family.
We brought the mayor. They tried to shoot the mayor.
They got
They
the
got the
butler.
butler. Butler's okay.
They got the butler.
I've gone for how long?
6 minutes.
It's,
Honestly, it's probably closer to about 40, 45.
Yeah, like an hour. It's been a morning.
yeah. So, where's Tommy and Bit? Are they
Who?
still...
Just kidding. They're at the shaggin'.
Okay.
It's been
This
erased
is
from my
fine.
memories.
Killian
Fine.
has a stroke.
They got hit with balefire. They no longer
What?
exist.
Stop!
I just said to keep them safe. Here's not safe. So I sent them there. And then I came back because I really wanted to meet Mel's parents.
That's
fair.
honestly, yeah, they're delightful.
We're still waiting.
I would love to have introduced you. Hopefully, we'll do that tonight.
They're apparently maybe buried someplace.
Yeah.
But alive.
Yeah,
Tentatively.
we're working on that.
What?
Not the alive part like we do. We're not fixing that they're alive. We're...
Mal just goes and sits down.
Simi stands there like trying to figure out how all the different things that she said just were terribly wrong.
Well, should we head to the graveyard then? What was our
Oh,
next
we also
plan?
then, well, at this point, we go over to the mayor's office
Right.
and do that whole thing.
Right.
We basically set up the mayor at her office. We ask for a squad of soldiers to take over a warehouse that's near the graveyard as a fallback point.
It was no, it's the forge.
Forge, that's right. Sorry, I thought I thought Garrison, but we went with
Yeah.
Forge.
Yeah.
We also just sort of like made sure that they had people who could deal with poisons, because apparently that's what they're doing, is they're poisoning people.
Or they at least have had poison on them.
Yeah, they shot the butler with poison.
Which is probably the same poison that's being used on your family, which is why they're sedated and stuff.
Why does it sound like a country song?
Wait, what?
What?
part?
Shot the sheriff. What was it?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, a country song from Elwick, or...
Honestly.
I shot the butler. I'm really bad at Clue.
Dang it, Brady. Inspiration.
Elwick country song right there. I love it.
What? I shot the butler. I'm really bad at Clue.
I feel like it might be. I mean, have you heard some of the other things that have come from Elwick? I think it is. Yeah. I think I will only take one of those because I already gave one to Brayden earlier.
Okay, so now are we gonna go check out the graveyard then?
Yay.
Why are we going? Is there another?
So when
Still
we
trying to
when
find his
I
parents.
scried on one of them, it looked like they were in coffins. So we think that they are buried in the graveyard, but we don't know. They told us to meet at the graveyard at midnight, but we're gonna go early.
We're bad
So-
at following instructions.
Yep.
Okay.
Frankly, okay, here's my thoughts though. What if, instead of generally all of us going, what if you, Killian, Simi, and Dells hide out nearby?
Well, I figured Killian could like go to the forge get his railgun and just sort of take Overwatch because it's right by the graveyard, right? As we
It's
established.
pretty close.
Well,
yes.
We can
here's
have
what I'm
him on
thinking.
Overwatch.
I think that I need to be a target.
I think I do too. So
Well, yes, but no. I'm thinking that I can be bait, and then if Cabbage would be willing to come along directly with me, but invisible, and the rest of you wait for them to. I mean, because
Kill
if
you?
I'm out in the opiate, if I'm on opiates,
then
if
they'll,
I
then
am
they'll
out in the
think that
open-
I'm an easier target.
right. So if you guys will play Overwatch and just wait for them to hit me, yeah, like Overwatch 2
Suck at
though
that game.
specifically.
We don't make our hair.
So if you guys would be willing to do that for me, I will go play bait and try to find my parents meantime, and my sister, my
I
family.
have an idea.
Okay, I'm
We
listening.
meet up with the bad people.
We are waiting to midnight for
I
that,
let
but
you
I want
say
to
your
get.
whole plan. Let me do my whole plan.
I just want to make sure that you remembered all of it because
Okay.
we're supposed to meet them at midnight already
Yeah.
at the graveyard. Okay.
Yeah, we meet up with the bad guys.
Okay.
Okay.
At midnight or earlier.
Yeah, and then I'll use some spell that I have that makes it look like your parents are just like right there, and they'll look at where they buried them, an instinctual, oh, what? And then we'll know where they buried them.
Yeah.
And then we can go
That's-
save them.
No, I think that is a
Not a
great
bad
idea
idea.
for tonight, for the midnight, but I would like to try to get them
To safety.
safe first,
Mm.
like now-ish. But I do, no, I think that is a fantastic idea. If we don't find them immediately or
And
if there's a
Max
reason we
hasn't
can't,
found them.
That is
I have
actually
another
a really
idea.
good.
Max is back.
And he
Max
didn't
is
find
back.
it.
He did not find them.
I have another idea. What if I read thoughts and try to find your parents?
Actually, that's not bad.
Because I
What?
think that I could probably detect. Help me!
Well,
Or
They're
dreamy
unconscious.
dream thoughts.
yeah, you might be able to catch dreams though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're not making this very easy.
No,
No,
oh
they're
I
no.
think that's kind
None.
of the point.
No, welcome to level 10.
But you might be able to catch some of the dreams though. That's
That is
not
true.
a bad.
If you
I
take
mean, I
her
don't
and just
know.
like walk around with
All right.
detect.
Okay, the
Detect
reason that I
thoughts.
didn't understand was because I heard detect, or I can read dots. And I was like, is this some sort of scry
They
thing that
have
you're like?
dots.
Okay, read thoughts.
Yes.
I'm up to speed now. Sorry.
I mean, they can't really defend themselves against it. They're not gonna fight it.
I mean, does it work with dreams?
I don't know.
As
Ever
long as
tried
they
that?
are hopefully smarter than if I were to give it a numerical value of 3, then they can't contest it. But I don't know if it'll work on unconscious dreams.
Okay. I mean,
Well,
that's
I
not a
see.
shot.
With that specifically, Keith, if I ask my expert here on how that works, this guy
Does he?
does he only talks in like thoughts. So if I ask if I ask him can he detect the thoughts of people sleeping? If I ask him,
One moment.
Nice. That too.
Please hold.
okay.
Can you tell me what I thought of with regard to you when I read that?
That Papa song.
The straws.
When you cast the spell, and as your action on each turn until the spell ends, you can focus your mind on any one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you.
And you can also use the spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures you can't see.
Oh, the pieces on the board of chess move.
But it has to be within 30 feet.
But 2 feet of rock, 2 inches of any metal other than lead, or thin sheets of lead block you.
That doesn't say dirt, Keith. And specific spells say dirt.
I mean, that is true. Between the wood and the dirt, depending on how deep they are, though.
It would be up to you.
And it also depends on the construction of said coffins, which you have not yet ascertained.
But it's not lead.
It's
because
not
you
lead
looked-
line.
But I could try it and
Oh.
see.
Let's do it.
So you three.
Can you do that while you were invisible?
Can I do it while I'm in? No.
Yeah, it's concentrate.
And if I am putting myself invisible, I cannot then do it.
I can make her invisible.
Would you be willing to do that?
I can do it once free a day.
Okay. Alright, so I will take Bells and Cabbage and go be a target, and then if you three would be willing to, like, watch, because I'm relatively certain we're going to see the same thing again, where they're hiding in the air.
Pull out
Yeah.
my binoculars.
Yes.
Do you have Dispel Magic or Counterspell?
I have Dispel Magic. I'm actually, speaking of that, I am very scared of using any magic while we are in a fight. Because we are going against other magic users, which I haven't done.
Do you say this out loud, or is this like just your
I
internal monologue?
No, I'm saying that, so I'm just letting you specifically know this.
We should spar
Della.
sometime.
Technically, we already did, and you kicked my ass.
Oh,
But
yeah, that. With your truffle shuffle.
That's the best thing ever.
Okay. Killian, do you have any objections? Good, let's go!
I will tap you on the shoulder, Dell.
Let's get a little
His eyes have
Well,
kind
yeah,
of
so-
gone glazed, and he seems like he's in that fugue state again.
You just see the plans for the tower like flashing in his eyes. And then blue screen. And then goes back to plans.
Dang it, Killian.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to smack him in the face again, aren't I?
When we approach,
I
I
was
will
like, I got
start
this.
detect thoughts, and I will.
Yeah, let's
Start
start
it
that like
super
right as we
hard.
get to the
Yeah.
what was it called, the forge.
Forge,
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I assume we're now at the forge. Everything looks clear. You're now invisible. Yeah. Do you want some extra help, or do you think it'll be fine?
Actually, why don't you keep him, and then I will keep Max rather, and we can keep in contact that way.
Okay, well, within 120 feet. But
Mal, Max, and Milo. What
Yeah.
the heck?
Max is my
And
weapon.
cabbage.
One of these things is not like the other.
Hey, I did it first. So you can
Yeah.
go over that one.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true.
Okay, so I'm walking with a shovel out and my shield on the other hand.
Okay.
And then this side and Killian are just overwatching perception
Okay.
and checking.
Is there a
So,
Go ahead.
is there a way that I can kind of follow along like over rooftops or something like that and try to be like unseen unless they'd be sitting up high?
So kind of so it is a graveyard. It's kind of at the edge of town. The closest rooftop is going to be the forge rooftop.
Trees, things like that.
Not so much
That's kind of
in
foggy.
the
Yeah.
in the
It's an upright scratch.
I am
What?
upright-ish.
Oh.
upright-ish.
I'm not
Yes.
sure how long I'll be upright. This is the first
Oh,
time I've attempted to sit for a session.
Also, I forgot to mention, and I should have. There are still
I still have
Scritch.
your
You still
advantage
have an advantage from like 3 weeks ago.
ages ago.
And then there is an open for anyone advantage on the table as well. I did forget to mention that. Thank you, Distal, for popping in and reminding me.
thank you.
Someone take another.
All right, so now there are 2.
Okay.
I might need that here in a minute.
Almost definitely.
All right, so just let me
remember
know
that we
as
got
you
'em.
guys are using those. So yeah, there aren't really a whole lot of. So there aren't really a whole lot of trees in the graveyard. There aren't a whole lot of buildings, like tall buildings, beyond the forge that you can get on. I will say, because it is a swamp, this graveyard is more like something you would find in New Orleans or Key West with
It's like above?
with above ground vaults.
Ooh, that just made this more scary.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Okay.
As a side note, Keith, Distal has also granted you a DM advantage. As
Gosh
well.
dang
Ah, thank you.
I love you, Distal, but dang it!
So while there aren't tall buildings, there are the occasional like tall-ish monuments and mausoleums that you could make use of if you wanted to.
I will try.
Okay.
Try and be sneaky, but also as perceptive as humanly possible.
Go ahead and make me a stealth roll then.
Oh, I might be using that advantage.
Go for it.
All right, so you're
That's
there you
better.
go.
so you're cashing in your
I'm
advantage.
cashing in my distal advantage.
All right, so
and
that one is complete.
that gives me a 24.
Thank you, Distal.
Awesome, good job. All right, so you've got a 24. Let me just see if anyone sees you.
I barely remember. How long
Oh,
ago.
did anyone want some help? I can borrow inspiration if they want. But it only lasts for 10 minutes, so.
Already done.
Okay.
I think somebody else other than me is probably better for that. Unless there's poison involved, somebody else probably needs it because you guys are the ones who are gonna.
Then
save
I'll
me.
just wait until I'll just hold on to it.
Besides which,
Combat
bardic
or
inspiration
something
still
in
only
the
works if
So
you roll
you're
higher
not
than
going
a
in
2.
with them.
No,
right?
I'm just at the forge.
You're at the
like,
forge.
Window binoculars.
Gotcha.
Like a weird
Gotcha.
peeping Tom, I guess.
I mean,
When peeping toms peek on the
peeping
the-
toms are weird inherently, so that
is
makes you
true.
doubly weird.
That is true.
That's
Wait a second. Do I also have that one invocation? I do. I can cast Speak with the Dead. This will come in handy.
Hey, buddy, which of those graves got dug up?
I don't know. I've been here for 8 years.
all right. So you're doing your thing.
I am quickly but quietly racing up to every play and be like,
From
Who's
Merrick.
and then like running,
Derek.
Oh.
trying to find any thoughts.
All
That's what
right.
I'm doing.
So you've got a bless.
I don't know if it's gonna help, but thank you.
And
The way I
bless
roll.
is going to be a D4 for you. I don't need to see that right now.
I should stop
All right. So you're just kind of moving from
Yeah, I'm trying
gravesite to
close,
gravesite, graves.
Trying to see if I sense
Okay.
any thoughts coming from anything.
Just roll me a D20 real quick.
Oh no.
Just a straight D20.
Sorry. I only have. Nope, I won't make that check. Okay. I have a 15.
15.
No,
Okay.
no pluses?
You said a straight.
Just a
one?
straight.
Oh, just a straight.
Just a straight D20 roll.
Not my flamboyant D20.
Yeah, no flaming D20s.
Please, yes. It's this one.
All right, so it's not a. I mean, it's not a large graveyard. You can tell it's been here a while. Some of the monuments are actually fairly old, but it's not a big graveyard.
Okay.
So it doesn't take you super long to sort of figure out what the best pattern would be to cover it in the most efficient time.
Yeah.
Now that said, as you're sort of trying to get through some of the like above ground vaults, it gets a little staticky, so you're not real sure if you could hear anything through that. If there was anything there, a couple of times you're almost sure you. No, there's nothing actually there. But for a second, for just a split second, you thought you did. It's a little bit easier.
Hi, Porter and Elwyn.
The smoking barrel cavern. Hello.
Thank you guys.
How you doing?
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
I'm pretty sure we might be older than them. I'm not sure.
You know,
That's a little weird.
a little bit. Some of the lower, like, I'm not going to say cheaper, but obviously the
Love them less. Yep.
Or left them less.
didn't have the wherewithal for a nice stone vault.
Yes.
Those graves are more obviously empty. You're able
Okay.
to penetrate down, and you're not getting anything from those.
Okay, so
Um,
were there many times that I was like, maybe no, maybe I didn't, or was there just a few times?
honestly, you're so anxious to find them that just about every time you go up to one of those vaults, you kind of convince yourself you might have heard something before you realize no. I'm casting my nets at false fish.
Okay.
No, that sounds like something she would have
Yeah.
said.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Okay, meanwhile, Mal is pretending that he's, like, magically checking because he's making himself a target, so he needs to look like he's actually, like, magically checking out places.
Okay.
So he is actually doing some cantrip magic, but he's not actually... He doesn't have the ability to check. Let me pull up my spell list here real quick.
Okay.
Okay, so he's gonna be using mold earth
Nice.
to turn up like anything that looks like recently dug. He'll actually overturn to see if there's
Okay.
anything. But he's not gonna check any of the stone buildings yet because
Okay.
that would be harder and more damaging.
Right.
How long does that ability last, Brandon?
An hour,
Nice.
as long
Okay.
as I concentrate on it.
You only find a couple that look like they might have been kind of overturned recently, but even then, it's pretty old.
Okay.
So when you go to turn them over, you get down to coffins that have clearly been in the ground for a long time.
Okay. Miles is trying to make himself a big target, so
And I am going to be watching like a hawk to see if there is any little clue anywhere that there is somebody hiding in a freaking invisible hole.
Rope
rope
trick.
trick.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same.
So the three of you make me perception checks.
And I get advantage because I'm using binoculars.
Oh, I'm glad I've got a good perception bonus.
17.
17,
19.
19,
27.
27.
85!
what's
All right.
that? What's that?
So
one
you guys
where
are
it's just
keeping.
like everything. You
It's like,
see like everything.
I can see sound.
I can see sounds and smell colors.
Oh,
Just
yeah, colors.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to smell smells.
All right, so none of you guys. So none of you guys who are watching see anything that looks even remotely like a rope trick coming into play.
Do we see anything
Anything
else?
I
See
imagine
nothing
we're
means-
also looking for anything
Yes.
suspicious,
Right,
anything
right.
out of the ordinary.
And with a 27.
Yeah, with a 27. Yeah. With a 27.
We noticed all the
Um,
crooked headstones, all the...
As the three of you kind of are reaching the center of the graveyard, close to one of the larger monuments, a figure steps out from behind it. It is a figure you
Oh
recognize.
dear.
Not a deer. It's a
Is it-
person.
Oh dear.
Is it a cousin?
He
No.
hasn't said yet.
No. And I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh dear.
I'm super good at these. That's
Yeah.
a 5.
There is an advantage on the
Okay.
table that you
Please
can
take
use.
the advantage.
You also have a bless, which is like a D4 for you, but
So take the advantage.
you're gonna take an advantage.
Yeah.
Roll a d4 just for the sake. Well,
18.
18.
Hey, that's not bad.
All right.
I have -2.
Okay.
Rolled a 19.
yeah.
All right.
That's what we told him to take the one.
For a moment, your breath catches in your throat, and your heart starts thudding in your chest, because the figure that comes out from around this crypt is a kenku. And not just any kenku, but the one that you saw in the last moments before the flood wiped out.
Do
That
we
town.
So-
do we see this?
Like, we would recognize it as the shadow shape, right?
You would recognize the shape, you wouldn't recognize the features necessarily, but you would
We re-
recognize that the shape is a fair approximation
And I
of
doubt
what
we've
he
seen any other
does.
Was I?
We've
here
never
for
seen Kenku.
We've only seen his
We've
shadow.
only seen
his
so
shadow,
for this,
yeah.
like,
Yeah, you're there for it.
No,
Do
this was
do
freaking-
us looking far away
This
see?
smells
Okay.
You can see a figure, and
Thanks,
it
Lance.
looks vaguely
Bird.
like human-sized birdish, but you are a fair ways off, so details are a little
Right.
less obvious to you than it is to
Within
them.
120 feet or past
Probably closer to 200.
that? Okay.
And the figure comes to a stop and just stares at you.
Wow, they really did their research.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Do I?
Yes.
Okay, that again a little bit unhelpful. I'm Derek. Extend a hand. Who are you?
Here, where is the lie?
I have to look at something, actually. Give me 1 second here. Good gosh. How far did I go back? Okay.
What was that?
I really need to put context in some of these.
Sometimes you don't, but I don't remember what that one was for.
I only have a D4. Break that. Stop lying.
It sounds so like us.
Okay.
It's almost like you said it or something.
Alright.
I feel like you were trying to lie, and you were just like, I only have a D12. Out. I have to go find a D20.
the figure reaches out, and as it grasps your hand, the arm up to its elbow shimmers and goes fluid and wraps around you.
I knew it!
Down.
And it is going to, well, it's going to get a surprise on you.
Yeah.
It is going to, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Can I stun something that does that?
11.
Okay. That is going to be a failure.
Did you touch my dice? Did you touch my dice?
Why would you accuse me of touching your dice?
Because I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Just because I roll poorly does not mean that every time you roll poorly, it's my fault.
I mean, if you touched your dice, it would be.
But I didn't! I've told everyone that I will not touch their dice. Ooh, I have a set just like that one, the gold sparkly ones. No,
So,
for that matter. I want just like both of those.
This is my druid. My dice set.
Porter, usually your dice roll better for me than this.
so you're going to take 29
think
points of
Steven touched
psychic
it.
damage.
Ouch!
Wow.
And you are memory drained.
What does that mean?
So roll a d4, and you're going to subtract that from your ability checks and attack rolls.
Great.
Oh,
Like he needed that.
How much?
4.
Oh no!
Why is this the only time you roll well?
Restoration?
Dang it.
And
might
you can
Aversion?
feel
like it's not quite
Um,
the same, but
you can feel your mind rolling back to that day on the bluff where you were full of yourself and proud of yourself that you had found the cause of the drought for your town. You had followed some clues that had led you here. You were set on this task by Idric. And here you are, standing at the dam, ready to blast it. And you set the fuse off, and you step back out of the way. The dam goes up. The reservoir starts rushing down the valley, and it is only then that you see the Kenku village below. For Cabbage and Dells, you see this Kenku arm turn gelatinous, reach out and wrap around Mal's arm. And the Kenku itself, you can start to see energy sort of flowing out of Mal into it. And as it does, the entire body ripples and goes blood red.
Can I do anything about it?
So I'm
Uh-oh.
assuming that you want us to
Ah!
roll
We
initiative?
caught him! So in fairness,
Did this to yourself, Keith.
Lance, he never said it wasn't canon. He just said that you don't have it.
True. Very true.
Mal has the secret.
Are we
So-
allowed to just
Sorry.
do something, or do you want us to roll initiative?
Let's go ahead and roll initiative, but for the two of you, you can also, as you're rolling initiative, you can also give me a perception check.
Yet. I don't have it yet. Rolling initiative. Please!
Can I
Okay.
pick what I just rolled, whether that was initiative or the...
Do initiative first, and then the
Okay.
other.
Okay,
so,
okay.
4.
got her little roguish self over
So
there.
4.
Perception. You were the chosen one!
So I rolled 2 nat 20s in a row.
Nice.
So 1 for my perception, 1 for my initiative,
Oh.
which both are 29.
Jeez.
Nice.
My
Very
initiative is
nice.
actually 6. I forgot I have a +2.
Okay.
My perception ray
What?
is a +0, so that would be a 5.
She needs to add her charisma.
What was that?
Because my charisma.
I only have a 5.
So 5 for the perception.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not gonna catch that. What was your initiative?
Oh, sorry, I didn't actually roll it.
I had it.
That's fair.
You
Bless
said
you.
-4, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So,
Initiative does count as an ability.
So that's a 4.
Oof. Okay. Danny.
11.
Hmm?
11.
11.
Wasn't
Oh,
a great
wait,
roll.
sorry.
20.
3 minus
Unnatural.
Unnatural.
Sorry, that's a 2
Sorry,
actually.
dirty 20.
Oof.
Ooh.
Doing pluses and minuses at the same time.
Oof. Okay. This guy
Because I rolled a 3.
is
Have a -4.
not that
which is
great.
-1, but a +3.
All right.
Yeah, I thought I'd gotten rid of the bad juju.
Well, I'm about to kill it.
No, I think he's referring to his dice rolls.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
all,
I
it's
know.
all mentality and the
These
belief
guys.
that what.
Roll really bad. So if you touch them, maybe it'll back.
You don't want me to do that.
Maybe
Just
we'll
in
back
case.
I mean, you can try.
But they already rolled bad.
Just make sure you keep them isolated from the rest of your dice so it doesn't spread.
Oh, they've been jingling around in there for.
Yeah, but I haven't touched them yet. She's
Yes,
saying, like,
yes.
if
Once
I
he
touch
touches
them,
them,
the curse can
The
spread.
curse will spread.
Or will it reverse
Okay.
wood itself?
See, that's what Steven thought about letting Will
Just hit the button yourself.
You It seem did so not. happy to do it.
All right.
Only because you
So, Miss Natural 20 over here. There is leaning off of the back of what used to be the Kenku. There is a thin thread of red slime leading back around the crypt, out of sight.
Oh.
Love that. Okay.
What?
Okay. And then I'm assuming it's my turn.
It is
Okay.
your. It is indeed your turn.
Gotta be your turn.
So I, as a free action, I'm going to yell out to everybody.
There's some kind of line coming out from the thing back behind the crypt. It's
A line?
We're 200 feet away.
Oh, never mind.
it's just there's something connecting it to something else.
You just hear like.
I'm
Yeah.
yelling really loud. I just don't want to yell really loud.
Still, it's 200 feet.
But I'm like motioning to. So-
It looks like she's swinging her sword, but forgets she's holding her sword.
yeah,
That's
and
what I see from 200 feet.
Swimming.
I am holding my magic cutlass. So
Okay.
I am going to I'm going to cut the line.
Okay.
Fudge. Well, does a 12 hit?
A 12 will not hit.
Oh,
No.
Well, I rolled a 2.
Good.
Garbage. Okay.
All right. So Mal, you have another advantage. There's an open one on the table, and there is
I
a.
used the open one on the table already.
Oh, there's two. that
There
open.
were
Oh,
two.
there were two. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
there were
So
two.
one-
I already marked it off. So there's one on the table. There's a DM advantage, and Mal has another character
One
advantage.
specifically for you.
Up to that.
I kind of want to use.
If you want to take it, go for it.
I'm gonna take it
Okay.
All right.
because I.
Done.
17.
17 will hit, and as you slice through the tentacle, the Kinku thing just sort of slumps to the ground and evaporates.
Okay, so I don't even need to roll for damage or anything. Okay.
No,
That's
not
what I
for
was hoping.
not for that.
So it's a facsimile.
Or it's part of a-
not real.
Okay.
It's a detective.
Keith's favorite creature.
My favorite creature too.
Question.
So
Until a short or long
the
rest.
one that
Okay.
we turned into a donkey for a little while.
Cool.
I'm
When
absolutely making
the
a character out of
thing-
that.
Mm-hmm.
Slumps. What happens now?
So he still retains the drained injury until a long or short rest or some sort of healing can be
Okay,
applied
but he
to
doesn't
him.
slump slump to the ground
No,
or anything
no.
like that. Okay.
He is still conscious. He is still able to act.
Okay, that's
Oh, gotcha.
You might be able to do that.
so. At this point, I was mostly sneaking as we went up so that I
Mhm.
would hold the charge on my cloak. I am now using the cloak, so I'm all the way invisible.
Okay.
I figured when we got to the graveyard, that's what I was gonna do. So I'm gonna tell Mal like,
I'm here, just so you know.
Okay.
Dropping the shovel.
Clang, clang, clang.
Just a quick question. So, would this slime have seen her? That's the
No,
question.
because if you put your cloak on when you got into
the graveyard.
the
Yeah, I
graveyard,
activated
then
it when we
you
got
you
there.
would still have had it on when you made your attack.
Then the player
Oh.
advantage is still on here because that would have been an advantage because it did not know you were there.
Okay. Just
That also means you guys did not see me.
just
Gesturing
Well, no, we
Gesturing.
would have because you would have come out of invisibility when you attacked.
No,
Not with
from
the cloak.
not with the cloak.
The cloak exists.
Okay,
Its own
so
thing.
we just see
Yeah,
Mal
you
just
just hear.
standing there.
What's she saying? I don't know. She sounds like a Muppet. What's a Muppet even?
I mean, Mal went to shake hands, and then there was the ooze
Yeah.
thing, and then he dropped the shovel. So.
Yeah.
You know something.
But when I say-
Yes,
Okay.
I can tell that there is something wrong.
You can tell that something is wrong.
Okay,
So- Milo.
I am going to just start heading over there with my movement of 30 plus my I will action and dash, so I'll get 60 feet, so I am 140 away.
Okay.
So that's all I'll do. That will be all I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, Simi is up next.
That's sad, guys. Okay.
That means that the slime's higher or lower than you rolled.
It's
If it's
it's
slime.
just sad that I'm still this high up in initiative.
Hopefully it is.
Okay. I mean, I'll take it. I'm not complaining. Okay, so I am going
Go
to.
fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fast. What is step of the wind?
It allows you to dash again.
Because of bonus action.
So
Bonus
yeah,
action.
so I am going
So you can
to.
go 150 feet and
Yeah.
you'll be 50 feet away.
Yeah, I'm gonna close that gap and blow one of my key points to do. Dear God.
He's not gonna help me.
Who's not going to help you?
Nothing.
God.
So, yeah, I'm gonna take a key point and step of the wind, 150 feet.
Okay.
Close that gap.
Ha, ha. Oh.
And she's an arrow.
All right. Dels.
Yay! Alright. So, I don't see an enemy anywhere per se.
Right. You were close enough to hear Cabbage talk about how there was something leading back around behind the crypt.
I'm gonna go after it. I guess.
Okay.
I'm invisible, and plus my spell has now over. Detect thoughts is now done because it's been a minute.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go invisibly after the line
All right.
thing.
So you come skidding around the corner and see before you
Those that we can give you viewers.
this.
Are you going to show a picture?
Is it? This huge glob of pulsating red ooze It has pseudopods sort of poking out from it. Some of them have like rudimentary faces attached to them.
Okay, Brady, what is it?
I cannot remember specifically what it is, but it is under the. This is like the baddest gelatinous cube that they've made.
Now you are still invisible, so it doesn't see you. But it's this enormous blob of goo sitting there, and as you watch, you do see another sort of tendril starting to form and creeping to the corner.
I only have.
Did you just gag?
I did. I'm like,
Wait, you're from Elwick. This is like what your neighbor looks like.
oh shit! No. I cast immolation.
Pulling out the big guns right off the bat.
Giant
No,
egg!
like, yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
I just, yeah.
Lance, aren't you proud?
Tell
Brayden,
me.
aren't you proud?
I just imagine Milo's like running towards there and just like feels the connection go. I was like, what just happened? And then just like this pillar of fire erupts from the middle of this graveyard. I was like,
Okay.
I can't do that.
Milo has a mild existential crisis.
And now it has to save against 19.
Okay,
A
so
19 what save?
what?
Dexterity probably if it's fire.
Dexterity.
Oh yes,
Wait, what's that?
slimes.
Mhm.
90
You know what?
feet.
You know what, Porter? I'm
Okay,
going to
no,
use your
um,
dice.
It just targets the thing.
Okay, so it's not like a.
But
Area
it will be
effect.
damn bright.
Okay, so I would like for you to see.
I don't like that.
It'll still take half though.
Okay, that is exactly a 19. But doesn't that mean it goes?
But it also has a +3 to its dex, so
Yeah,
it rolls a
this is one of
22.
This is the one good dex
Fine.
gelatinous cube. Or slime, I don't know which one they decided
Okay,
to
so 46
put
fire
it under.
damage.
How much?
Not 46, but 4D.
So you roll 46, and then it will take half of that.
Oh no, it would have been 8d6.
So
roll
roll all
eight.
roll
You
all
roll
8,
eight
and then cut the
Oh!
damage
and
in
then you
half.
cut
Well,
the
that's
damage
more
in
fun.
half.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't cut the dice in half. You cut the amount in half.
Yeah,
Then I just put them all away.
the total in half.
Do this twice.
Yes.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That sucked. And then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
You are
19.
a sorcerer.
I don't know if she's got any power.
Do you have empowered?
So what did you?
Well, she may be able to re-roll the ones.
I have a twin spell.
Wait, can you twin immolation?
I think so, yeah.
Is it only a single target?
Yeah.
that only targets one creature.
You can twin spell immolation. Oh no! That's dangerous.
And it would have to make it save again.
Well, no, you can only target one creature per twin. You can't
I have no
twin
idea.
and then double up on one.
Oh, okay.
It says when you cast a spell that targets only one creature and doesn't have a range of self, you can spend a number of sorcery points to target a second creature in range with the same spell.
Second
Yeah,
creature.
second
Okay.
creature. Unless this is so big that it counts as two, but I
No.
don't think that's how it works.
But you said it has like little pod thingies on it.
Yeah, but they're not separate creatures.
Yeah, they're not separate creatures.
The thing I was thinking about though is empowered spell.
No.
Or elemental adept.
Yeah.
Is the other one. No, you're good.
Okay, so what damage? What'd you roll damage-wise?
I rolled 19.
You rolled 19,
So half
so it'll
is
take 9.
9.
9 points of fire damage. Okay.
You are no longer invisible.
And you are no longer invisible, so now it can see you.
Oh, okay.
I forgot
I
that.
thought maybe because he put it on me, I don't know.
Yep.
I'm like,
It can now see you.
And then it don't look at me.
And all of the little faces on the pseudopods just like
Okay.
turn and look at you. and it's gonna
No.
and try. So it's going to multi-attack,
What?
2 pseudopod attacks, and it will attempt to use Eat Memories.
Oh.
But because you hit it with fire damage, it has disadvantage on all of these attacks.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Nice. What's that look,
I have
Stephen?
no
You look
reaction.
very
What is
upset.
this?
No, I was just thinking through that. Like,
Okay, so
Good job on the emulation.
16?
Serious.
Well
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, that
16. Does hit.
Do you have
16.
shield?
I have 15 AC.
Do
Do you have
shield
shield?
spell.
No,
Ooh.
I
Okay.
don't believe so.
Alright, so you will take 17 points of bludgeoning damage from that.
Oh.
Just kidding. I do have shield.
Do you want to hit shield?
Can I use a reaction right away?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yep.
use it then. I have a +5.
Okay.
So your AC
so
is
so
now
it
20.
so it misses so it'll be a 20. You'll have an AC of 20
20.
for the rest of the round.
For until it gets back to her turn.
Right.
So, yeah, for the entire round.
So the first one gets close, triggers your shield spell. Second one
I'm like Tina
is
Belcher right
going to be a 17, and that's also going to miss. And then I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to go ahead and
Yeah, what are you going to do?
I am going to
Use your DM.
use my DM advantage to cancel out the disadvantage
You hate me.
just for this one roll.
Okay.
He loves you. That's why he's trying to like.
And that is going to be +7. That is going to be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that one will get me.
Okay.
I wish I was
So
there.
that is its Eat Memories. So you need
This
to
thing's
make.
nasty.
Oh wait, no, hang on.
Wisdom saving throw?
That wouldn't have been an attack roll.
Oh, it wouldn't have?
No. So the Eat Memories.
You only activate that if you're grappling, right? Or touching?
No, anything it can see.
Oh, anything it can see.
Targets one creature it can see within 5 feet of it.
Oh.
So,
Oh, no. It means
So
just
go ahead and
stares
make your
at you.
wisdom saving throw.
Bring a wisdom save there.
Yeah.
Also, don't suck.
There is an advantage on the table if you need it, so.
No, she also has 3 of her own.
But still, you never know with how you
Oh,
roll.
yeah, I do. Okay, sorry. Wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an 18, but I don't have anything plusing with it. Wait.
We'll
Yeah,
see if 18 makes it.
I have an 18.
So an 18.
Yes.
18 is the DC.
Oh.
You shrug off the effects and
So,
do not.
I would have to roll a 20.
You do not take the effects of the Eat Memories.
I feel a sense that something really awful would have happened. Or good, who knows? Who knows what my childhood
All
was
right.
Maybe it pumps his memories into you and it deals damage, maybe.
like. I don't know, they were on the table.
Somebody
Just-
lent me those so that I could read without craning my neck all the time since I had to lay down for a
that's
month.
actually really cool.
Yep. I could just like lay like this and read.
That's awesome.
And then
Going to eBay.
you start to see it. One pseudopod comes off and forces itself into a small crack in the crypt.
Consent! Okay.
What did you say?
Consent.
Oh, consent. I
All right.
thought you said God sent. I was like,
Am
what?
I able to yell?
Yeah.
Evil jelly!
Now
Evil jelly.
it is now your turn in initiative.
Did it leave any kind of like a physical mark on his arm?
No.
Okay.
You hear me yell, evil jelly.
It did leave a band-aid and a sticker.
Okay, thanks, Aaron.
It used a Sharpie. XOXO.
There you go.
See you next time.
Well, it's not going to get away this time. So Mal will step around the corner, and I'm assuming it's still there.
It is still there. Yes.
Evil jelly!
Mal is rather upset.
Yeah, I would assume so, yeah.
So he's going to reach So his hand gets a little bit stony, and he just reaches into the ground, like his hand just into the ground, and up comes a giant hand and grabs the jelly and
Aw, that's
awesome.
Is this earthen grasp?
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
No.
Oh.
No sound.
Oh.
It doesn't make sounds.
That was good though.
Yeah. I'm gonna give
Ew.
this to you specifically because I think this thing might not be able to be
Nervous
grappled.
twitch over here.
I mean, even if it can't be grappled, he's just trying to like squeeze it.
Dylan's having a bad day.
Okay, let's see. The target must make a strength saving throw.
Okay. It's going to be a 21.
Oof. Yeah, that saves.
Shit.
They're
Uh,
strong. With the lack in movement.
Lance.
What is it? Why is...
wait.
Because this would be a good fight to have Lance for.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, you just have me.
I don't
Okay,
know.
so-
I meant the whole group.
Okay, so it doesn't actually take any damage.
So it
Yes,
doesn't. Okay.
Stephanie. God.
All right. So this hand just sort of reaches up and grabs a hold of it.
Whoosh.
All right. Top of the round. Cabbage.
Okay.
So you've heard Dells yell from around the
Evil
corner.
jelly.
Evil jelly.
Something
You
about
saw
consent.
Mal go that direction
Okay.
after having taken a shot.
Okay, so still invisible. I'm going to go around the corner. I'm assuming I see this.
You see
Hideous
this
monster.
nightmare of
Yeah.
a.
I am going to use my bow. And I am going
That's
to.
an action. Side note, I'm also dropping out my shadow in front of me.
Just so you guys have an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is from
Fizban, no.
no,
Mordenkainen's.
Mordenkainen's. Yes.
One of the Mordenkainen's. There's
Wait, I get an advantage because I'm invisible, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good
Yell
job,
out
Amber.
your attack with breakers.
Bow attack!
Bow attack.
Unless you went to Sailor Moon school.
Okay, so that is. Does 28 hit?
Yes.
Hell yes. And I'm assuming I get sneak attack because I am full invisible, which.
That's my first boyfriend
Okay.
ever.
Yikes. I should have created this. Sorry.
No, we're laughing at the comments that you're being made.
Excuse me.
I was with you.
Math.
First boyfriend ever.
Like a deadly Zamboni.
Look at Deadly Zamboni. What the hell?
Thank you, Deadpool.
Ironically, I'm pretty sure that was about one of your previous encounters with the gelatinous cube.
Yeah.
So, the irony.
Busting out the calculator for this one, folks.
Rogues, man.
Yeah.
Actually, that good. 33 points of damage.
My spell could have done, Natalie, who was 12 points of damage.
Well,
That
I've
8d6.
done more, okay?
All right. So
did
you
technically do
you
D6, but just half.
you were using your bow. You said okay. So you pepper it with arrows for 33 points of damage.
Just
You-
one arrow.
or the arrow sort of goes in and sinks into it, and you see it start to kind of
All day.
Okay.
start to fizzle and smoke inside it.
I am going to use a little bit of movement just to make sure I'm not in the same spot, because if
Right.
anybody's paying attention to where the arrow came from.
Right. Makes sense.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi. Okay. As I'm running, is there like a side path I can quickly take to like get to like sight line of this thing?
I don't know. Odds or evens?
Odds.
Battle scene.
Yes.
Okay. As I'm running, I just quickly take like a side thing to try and get like
Okay.
a straight line.
So you dodge over a couple of rows, and you get to you see down between some of the vaults behind this crypt that they were standing in front of, and you see this massive blob of red, and your friends are on the far side of it from you.
Okay.
And it looks terrifying.
Real quick.
Okay.
What's it say, C, just so I can pre-roll for next time?
16.
So if I roll a 6. Oh, never mind.
So what you doing there?
I am. So I was 200 away.
You're 140 away.
140 away. I'm just gonna do another round of 60 again to
Okay.
get 80.
Get
So
down to 80. All right.
I'll be useful next turn.
All right. See me.
Okay, so
So you kind of, as you're getting closer, you
With
you
just your
s-
movement, you can get there.
yeah.
As you're getting closer, you see Mal sort of disappear around the corner of the crypt, and you hear you hear Dells screaming from around behind it, or yelling out, not screaming
Evil
necessarily.
Jello.
Evil jelly.
So as like I'm gonna draw my longer swords for this so that I'm not as easily in gripping range. I mean I'm still gonna probably be, but
Yeah, 5 feet.
Okay.
but I won't be like effectively punching it with my fists. So, you know. So I'm gonna just run in like a crazy person, and I'm gonna go ahead and use another one of my key points. Okay. One of them is gonna miss. 3 of them are gonna hit. That's gonna end up being 7. I should have added first, I'm sorry. 15, 19, plus 5, 24 points of slashing, and I think I'm gonna stunning. Can I do that at the same time?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I don't know how it'll work with
You can try at least one.
Jello, but I'm gonna try stunning strike and see how that goes.
Okay, and it gets a save against that.
Yeah, it's a con save.
Yes. Yeah. Con save. Where'd it go?
That's an 18.
I think that's gonna save.
You're pretty great.
Yeah, that's gonna save.
You're pretty great.
I think that's all I got.
Okay. So you feel like you did a pretty good amount of damage to it, but it's still up and moving. The pseudopods are sort of looking between Mal and you, and a couple of them look like they're glancing over its shoulder, where you can see Milo approaching from the rear.
Not
It's
looking at
gotta
me.
be from Elwick. It's the only
Question.
explanation. It's gotta be from Elwick.
Can I also see that it is trying to sort of like slip into the crack?
Make a perception check.
Oh, well, that's gonna be a no then. Oh, hey, 17.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
wait, -4.
Ugh.
oh,
13?
13?
It's
Yeah, no.
I mean,
No, you're not able to actually tell. Dels.
Yay! Okay.
did you?
Can I see that the red blob is not actually looking at me?
I mean, parts of it look like it is.
Oh, okay. Can I create a bonfire in it? Or under it?
I mean, if you're going to target it with create bonfire, it's gonna. I mean, you've seen Castian do it. It's gonna be it'll be outside it.
Okay, okay. Okay. I don't want that one. Okay. All right. I would like to use something I haven't used yet. I would like to use Witch Bolt.
Ooh.
But at a 4th level. So. Yes. So hold on. 24 for each level. We'll go first. Okay, so if it's 4th,
Walk away.
then it's 4d12? 4d12s?
Yeah, so it's 4d12 on the initial hit, and then it's another d12 every turn.
Mm-hmm.
That's if I
If you
hit it
hit,
with my
yes.
thing. Okay.
But you've got enough rerolls
I'm
that
very
you should be
sure
able to
it's
do
gonna
it.
happen. Oh,
Hell yeah.
nat 20.
Woo!
Oh, I finally got one. Okay.
So that's 4d12.
It's a Witch Bolt crackling blue energy.
Okay.
So roll 4d12,
Oh!
and then it's already
Do I have that
maxed.
many?
The first roll.
So this is a d12. Okay.
Oh, that's 48 automatically for the crit, and then whatever you roll on top,
Wait, is
because
this
of how our crit rolls work.
6? Yeah, so there's 4 of them. So how many am I doing?
4.
4. Okay. Okay, those are terrible. So 5.
I wouldn't
6,
worry too
7,
much.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13 on to 48 is 61 points of lightning damage. Well done!
Yay!
And you can just
Good job.
back up now.
He's gonna kill me.
Back up now, and you can just keep pumping a d12 into it every round.
Why are we so
Go
terrible
on.
with the way their words are?
Oof.
Open for sentence.
So what you doing once you've
Oh,
done
I'm
that?
backing away. Once I got it and I see it hit.
Yep.
I'm back.
So, okay. It does have disadvantage still because it is not its turn yet, but it is going to take a reaction to try and hit you with a pseudopod.
Okay.
And for this one, I'm going to go ahead and drop my.
You had another one?
No, I
He
didn't. I
didn't
didn't
do the
use
last
it
Ah, okay.
because the
Oh, right, because it was
because it
just
was
lucky
a save, not an attack roll. So that'll be a 23 to hit.
hit who?
Yeah, that'll get me.
So you'll take 17 points of bludgeoning damage
Are you looking?
and 14 points of psychic
Okay,
damage.
so 17 and 14. Let me just
31.
math.
That's 31.
Thank you.
So this is the second
It's not
Oblex
great,
that we've run into.
but I'm okay.
But the first one we had the whole party for.
Well, we've got the party.
But I got it.
All right.
Oh,
Fishing camp.
Fishing camp?
Chipper, you need to roll a concentration check because I believe Witch Bolt is concentration. So you got to beat a 15.
Okay, so this is a
You
save.
gonna lie
Table.
down?
Or
You lying
down?
down?
check.
Yeah.
Oh. I think I got it now.
Okay.
I want to use one of my. Or this is this is the bad one. This is my good one. What did I beat? Oh,
15.
okay. Now I got a nat 20. Alright.
Okay.
Thank you for all the.
All right. So you do manage to hang on to Witch Bolt. It's now its turn, and what was the range? And it can see and reach Mal and Dells and Simi.
Yes.
But it's scared of me now, right?
Is it?
So first attack will be at Mal.
miss.
Second attack on second physical attack is going to go after Sini. 14.
Nope.
And Dells, I need you to make the wisdom saving throw. Yep.
Well, I mean, you have. It's trying to memory
It's just
suck you in.
it's trying to.
Like a Henry Hoover.
Wait, like Henry?
No, like a Henry, not Henry.
Right.
A Henry Hoover.
Henry's Hoover.
Wait. I'm rolling a d12?
Okay, can you make a vacuum now?
You're rolling a
rolling
a
a-
wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I was rolling. Okay, hold on. I was rolling a d12 for some reason.
You were rolling it for the witch bolt. You were planning on rolling it for the witch bolt.
Suppose you
That's another natural 20.
There have been 4 tonight.
But she's done 3 in a row.
Oh, there's been 5 then, because I rolled 2.
Yeah, she just did 3 in a row.
Hell yeah.
In a row.
Okay then.
This is my good day.
All right.
we found what Dells is good at, which is killing evil jelly.
Just like fishing camp.
Oh,
Goodness.
Actually, is this the first like monster we've fought? No, we fought trolls.
I thought the body thing.
Oh, the
Collector.
corpse collector.
corpse
Yeah.
collector.
Okay. So it tries to do the thwap sucky thing.
What is
Ew.
Why did you have to describe it like that?
And
Keith, you're only making it so
yeah, I
Dells
know.
will create hentai. Stop it!
I didn't think about
Somebody
that.
quote.
Yep.
Body
But
rips.
it is ineffective, and so it continues to squeeze through the hole into the crypt.
I only have one left.
All right. So then
Weird, like
that will
ooze
be so it's about halfway through.
Power Ranger
Okay, so
there.
now that's gonna be pretty clear, right?
Yeah. It is Mal's turn.
Mulder,
Ooh.
we are closing its escape.
Okay.
Witchcraft, not like use.
The
the
stone
witch.
seals.
Okay.
You stopped its escape. Well done.
And that's my action. And bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and second wind.
That's
I
probably a
was
good
supposed
choice.
to quote something. What was it? I was supposed to
You're gonna make it so Dells makes hentai.
Say things like that. You can make it so Dells does.
I don't like
hentai.
that half of this quotes are me saying weird stuff.
I mean, the other half is me. So, I've never been so excited about somebody else's bowel movements.
But by the by, remind me, and I will share you all on the Google Doc that's got all the quotes.
You tried sharing it, but I think it glitched out last time, I believe. So.
So I heal 15 points.
Okay. Good deal. Good deal. Back to the top of the order and cabbage.
So does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Then it does 25 points of damage.
25 points of damage.
And it's not like squelching into the building anymore,
Nope.
right? Because Mal took care of that.
Correct.
Okay, then yeah, I'm just gonna shoot another arrow.
Okay.
We're almost at 200 quotes.
Well,
Yeah.
Brayden, just keep talking. We'll get there tonight.
Okay, let's see. What's the weirdest thing I can say that is Twitch appropriate?
While you're thinking about that, it is
Sure.
your turn.
30 feet of movement, so I'm how close now?
So that puts you at 50.
Okay,
50 feet away.
that's perfectly fine area. I'm going to look towards you, Mal, and I will give you a bardic inspiration. Just say, "Don't die, we need you," and I will give you a bardic inspiration. And then with my action, 2 Eldritch Blasts. It's AC 16, right?
Correct.
Okay, that's a 19, so that'll hit. And that's I'll use one. Okay, and that's just a natural 1. I decided to be nostalgic tonight and use the Roll and Magic dice.
Ah.
So it's not going great. as you can see. That's going to be 7 points of damage, of force damage.
Okay.
It's just shooting both of the blasts. Only one of them hit, as I'm still a considerable distance away.
So, you're kind of aiming towards your friends.
Yeah.
Roll me a d4.
3.
Dells, what is your AC?
One more than you wanted. It is now 15.
15. Okay. What's your spell attack? Or roll a spell attack for me.
That was good.
28.
So your errant bolt flies through the air and hits Dells.
Oh, great.
Jeez.
8 points of force damage.
Oof.
Sorry.
Like, you want to go?
No!
Now's the wrong
Kill
time
this
for
thing
this.
first!
Alright, so minus another 8.
Yeah. Sini.
Okay, so I'm gonna do another flurry of blows. I was scared to say that word.
What, flurry of blows?
Blows.
Oh.
Okay.
Whoa.
It's one of those kind of nights, guys.
It's been worse though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has been
It
worse.
has been
This
worse.
is not the beaded curtain night.
Oh.
Jeez.
Still,
Escalade.
still, probably our best night we've ever done was the beaded curtain night.
So that's gonna end up. One of them is a nat 1, so that one misses.
Yeah, that one
The
misses.
rest of them are gonna hit. It's gonna do 26 points. Just gonna keep like. Yep. Monking it up. And I'm not gonna try to throw another stunning strike in because it defended against the first, and I don't know if oozes can be.
So how do you want to do this?
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, I am attacking an evil jelly, so
Spread it up. Spread it on a piece of
I
bread
imagine,
and
like,
call it done.
since because you can't really exactly see internal organs or anything like that, so I imagine like I am just chopping away, trying hopefully to do something. When it finally just gives, it effectively just is like if you threw a big handful of jelly into a fan.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So I
nice.
apologize, but you're all
Jeez.
wearing jelly now.
There's a cool thing you can do sometimes in video games where you can run forward and then you like jump and then just spin with the blades going out in front of you, just like
Yeah, like that.
Barbarian from Diablo.
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
that's exactly what I'm
If you
thinking of.
didn't already have weird gelatinous innards on you,
Cool.
now you do. Okay, are there?
Invisible,
Yep.
but, man.
So are we leaving initiative?
Yes, but
No.
as it dies, you all kind of hear. Well, 3 of you hear in your head Alma's voice. No.
Whose voice?
Alma?
Wait, who hears
Oh,
it?
for hell's me? Alma, for hell's
What?
sake,
What
again?
the actual thing?
What?
What is he up to?
Hang on,
wants to
guys,
die
just
again.
a minute. So the hand that was holding it is going to reach over a finger to the spot where the ooze was trying to get into the
Mhm.
crypt. It's going to touch it, and for flavor's sake, I'm doing mold earth, and I'm just opening up a 5-foot hole in the wall
Okay.
just to make sure that if any of it got in there, I want to make sure it's dead.
Okay. Make me a perception check.
Right. 8.
8.
I'm gonna stay invisible, but I want to go over to the opening in the crypt.
Okay.
Simi's just gonna sink to her knees because she didn't plan on being in the Everwonder game, Neverwonder game, but here we are. Just gonna kind of lose her marbles for a second.
So you're going over to the opening Anybody else?
Am I covered in
Yes.
jelly?
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I'm just like, oh! I'm just like,
I use my action to ick.
So as you're getting as you get there, what are you doing?
I am very cautiously looking inside to see what's going on, why Jelly was trying to go into there. Are Mal's family members in here? I feel like there's a lot that could be going on here, so I am being cautious
Okay.
and still invisible, but trying to suss out what's going on.
All right. Make me a perception check.
Did we decide that her invisibility cloak, like anything that it's touching, is also invisible?
I think anything that's like on my person.
Anything that's on her
including
person,
ooze,
yeah.
Okay.
I would
Okay.
imagine.
It's just kind of funny to imagine like this transparent cabbage kind of.
Outlying an ooze.
Yeah.
Ugh.
More effective though if it doesn't work that way.
15, or my passive is 19.
Since I had you roll it, we'll take the roll. 15.
Also, it's dark.
I have dark vision.
Oh yeah, you have the goggle
Is
thing.
it dark yet?
Okay.
Inside
It's
crypt.
in
Inside
the
the
crypt.
crypt.
Oh, in that
Yeah.
crypt, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it would be. All right. So you notice a couple of things.
Great.
You notice that in the center of the crypt there is sort of an elevated stone sarcophagus. You assume that's probably where whoever is buried here is buried. But it, on the far side of it, there are scuff marks on the floor, like dust has sort of been kind of smushed and pushed out of the way.
There's
as if
been movement.
So there's been movement, and on the near side, there's a little like tiny string of jelly right at the crook where the sarcophagus meets the floor.
Okay, but it doesn't look like there's anything alive in there?
No.
Okay.
Guys, I'm still invisible. I am.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There's a crypt. There's a sarcophagus thingy here in the crypt, and there's been movement in here recently. Believe it or not. Zombies.
It's a 5-foot hole. Mal barely just crouches his head a little bit and walks straight through. And I'm going to mold earth and punch into the thing and drop
I
a
wasn't
section
done
of stone.
talking.
Sorry.
Well, it's too late now. You did what you did.
Well,
And there's jelly coming out of the. Okay.
So you're gonna do what? No.
he's gonna mold earth. He's moving the 5 feet worth of stone out of the way for the crypt.
Wait.
Or for the
The
sarcophagus.
Okay. All right. So you're basically just
Opening it.
up. Okay. There are a set of dwarven remains.
Okay, but no other ooze? Okay, he'll put it back.
Okay.
Can I look closer at where the jelly was going in?
Like
'Cause I'm-
going in
well,
where?
okay, Cabbage is confused why there's like this little string of jelly and there's nothing going on
Okay.
in the sarcophagus.
Right. You are right to be confused.
So, yeah, like, can I roll again to see if I
Make
notice
me an investigation check since you are now actively looking
May I-
for stuff.
Toddle in after.
Mhm.
Just like
Yep.
Do you guys
Just like-
just want to come in? Do you need me to make the hole bigger?
If you'd like, please.
Another 5 feet. So it's now a 10 foot. It's a door.
18?
18. Okay. So there is writing on the lid of the sarcophagus.
Is it in Dwarvish?
It
I
is.
can read Dwarvish.
Oh, well, in that case,
You get the.
you get a handout.
Ooh!
Oh, jeez. Okay. So I'm gonna read this out loud.
Guys, there's some writing on here. Ugh, Dwarvish. I hate reading Dwarvish. Okay,
That's better than your.
We're not unknown to Ardor. You learned the rights as
is that an I?
Yeah.
As have I. I thought it was haven't.
as have I. A full promise is what I ponder. You wouldn't get this from any other knight. Now make me a promise. What?
Guys, like, let me see.
Oh my no, I just
Can
got
you
it.
read?
Yeah, it took you a little bit.
Can I read?
Well, no, you can read Dwarvish.
Yes.
Did you just rickroll us?
Yes, I did.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I.
Thank you, TikTok.
Oh my gosh, Keith! If I had an inspiration, I would chuck it at your head.
I'm glad she doesn't.
Right?
Was this just the other half?
Yeah, so that is actually on the wall.
Okay.
Yep, and all it is a bunch of letters.
I don't think your parents are here.
No,
Is this a riddle?
Ugh.
it's an old song.
Ugh.
Like a dwarvish song?
I'm like
I
squelching.
don't know if it's just dwarven.
goop out of
Why
my
would somebody
head.
write a song next to their grave or like on their grave?
I don't know, is
It
there an
sounds-
Ash Rishley in our bard
It
in our
sounds
world?
very teasing,
Probably.
like,
Yeah.
it sounds. It seems to be.
Ace Dragon,
very-
thank you for the 1,000 bits.
Sounds
Thank you, Ace. Thank you, Ace.
Ace. Just like.
So here it is in Dwarven, if you actually want to see it.
Oh.
I'm like, you know what?
So what does this have to do with anything?
Are those people here that we're gonna meet yet?
Not till midnight. It's like noon.
Okay, so I was investigating to see if I could figure out why there wasn't any kind of a connection to the slime, and I saw the writing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Is the writing somehow connected to the slime?
I would like to detect thoughts again.
Everything's dead
'Kay.
except us.
Shut up, cabbage. I start.
Shut up, cabbage.
I start doing my thing. Is there any?
I
Hello.
love it.
Hey Mal,
Nothing but static.
do you want to see if maybe there's something under the dead dwarf?
Ugh.
You are not able to.
Is it not stone? Or
It
earth?
is, but it is protected.
It is protected.
Well,
What's the holdup?
it's not working. I'll just go under. And I'll go to the ground next to it and just. We'll have to go the long way.
So you get to, you get to like a 10-foot cylinder of stone directly under the sarcophagus that rebuffs your advances.
Can somebody go get my shovel?
You can.
I'm like 10 feet down!
I will go get the shovel.
And while I'm waiting on that, I'm going to do Primal Savagery and turn my hand into stone and just start hitting into
Wailing
it.
at this rock.
You can tell that it is magically.
Okay, so it's
It
not
is-
just sealed
it's-
from magic, but it is like
Yeah,
stone.
it is. There is something magical protecting it.
Milo,
Yeah.
Milo,
What?
stupid magic stuff is holding me out.
Do we care?
If my parents are in here or my sister, yes.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
go back with the shovel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So what do I need to try and do what?
Just can you get rid of the magic
Where is
right in front of me?
You're underground.
Well, yeah, but it is right in front of me. He's asking where it is.
Okay.
And someone will climb back out.
Is this like a dwarven thing to protect the thing?
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, we were literally in like a prince's sarcophagus before, and there wasn't anything like this. So
Okay. Dispel magic at 5th level.
Okay. So how does remind me how that works?
it's a roll if it's above.
Let me see.
Yeah, if it's
Spell
above-
magic. Choose any creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher, I have to make a roll.
But you cast it to 5th level.
Well,
so
I only have a 5th level spell slot.
Right. All right, so go ahead and roll.
Colors.
22.
Okay. That does in fact you can feel the enchantment flow away from the wall.
Got it?
It's gone.
Alright, mold earth. Because I'm tired of this nonsense already.
All right. It opens up onto a spiral staircase going down.
The hell?
What in the world?
I
Guys, there's stairs down here.
Does that mean... Well, that could mean that this is where they're keeping your barons. At least.
Or it's a spiral staircase to the underworld.
No,
no,
we
it's-
don't want to go to the Underdark right now.
No, it's gotta be here because... My brother has dealt with slime creatures in the past.
Okay, so I'm going to step away from you guys' conversation for a second because Simi is having an existential crisis.
Fair enough. Go for it. As a side note, am I wasting my time on this, or...
Your friend was not a slime.
You guys have circumvented it at this point.
I mean, it could have been.
Well, hold on. I want to know what it was.
Was he a slime before?
I mean, we needed to say never gonna give you up, never gonna let you
No,
down.
it's not.
He was your friend,
It's
why
not
would you even try to
this.
hurt him?
Is
I
it
don't know.
never gonna give you up? Never.
It's the first letters.
Ah, okay.
It was mystery wrapped in enigma.
Okay, so
I did. Yeah.
that's what you're supposed to do to move the sarcophagus aside and reveal the stairs. But
I'm quickly scribbling an idea
okay,
of slime.
I'll come back. I will come
Yes.
back to that. So
Just discovered him.
So Simi, you just kind of sink down. You just sank down outside the crypt. Didn't go in, and you were reaching out, right?
I'm trying.
Okay. For several long minutes, nothing happens.
I am completely oblivious to all of the stuff happening with you guys.
You missed Rick Astley.
It's very sad.
And then there's almost a very faint whisper in the back of your head. See me?
Alma?
Why are you reaching out to me like this?
'Cause I killed the thing and you screamed no.
It wasn't me.
Wait, where are you?
The real questions here.
The world around you fades to darkness.
Hope you dead.
Oh no.
Too bad.
You know,
You're
Zoe
being
did this
pulled
this
to hell.
morning. I am.
And then Alma steps out of the shadows next to you. And it's Almal like you remember him, but also not. There's something taller, stronger, more real about him than he had before. You can feel him. You can touch him. And as you do, he sort of takes your hand and wraps you into a great big hug.
I'll hug him too. And then we'll start smacking him.
Ow! Oh! Ow! Ow! Oh! Okay.
Hit with the old,
It wasn't me.
Is it the...
And then he starts to look at you, and you get a sense he's not looking at you. He's looking sort of into you. Oh. And he reaches out and he puts a hand on your cheek. Something was mining your memories of me. It was trying to do exactly this. It was trying to make you weak.
Her face kind of goes red.
I'm flattered. I really am.
What an asshole. I forgot how much of an asshole I was.
Right?
No offense, Stephen.
He knew what he did.
So how have you been?
I mean, he doesn't know
What?
what's gone on. Like, he doesn't know what's happened at the party.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
You can hear me. And you have to ask how I've been?
I can hear you because you reached out to me.
How many times have I tried that before?
I don't know.
tell me.
Do you
tell
just, is it selective hearing? What's...
I've been stuck in the maintenance basement of the gods.
I don't know. But
Where are we? Why are we here? What's...
Why are any of
What
us
is all
here?
of this?
well, I'm
Because Zoigan did this too.
remind me, Zoigan was after Alma, right?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
Was he?
well, no, was he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I took Zoigan when Vulcan...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mal was
Okay.
at
Yeah,
the
okay.
place when she came downstairs and was like,
Yeah.
"Oh look."
Right.
How do you know Zoigan?
Because I woke up one morning and he was in my bed.
The fuck?
That's what I said! I mean, I shoved him out.
Okay. Clearly I have missed some things.
No
See?
shit, Sherlock. I was dead. Give me a break.
Yeah, but you've been hauling the party for like months.
Nope.
Yeah, and I'm mad for you missing those things too.
Sorry. I didn't mean to get myself killed, if it's any consolation. I don't think anyone ever does.
Well, that might be entirely true,
Wait, so you know Zoigan?
Yeah?
Are you borrowing this space from him? What's up? Are you working for him now?
No. Not. So if you know, how many of the others do you know?
Let's see.
but so you know the Muppets, right?
Vanass.
I'm basically Skeeter.
Get out of here, Brandon. I haven't even used this one yet.
How many have we met? Vanass, The obnoxious one that bothers Milo.
Imus.
Imus, that's the one.
Hmm.
The chaos one.
That's
That's
Imus.
Imus.
The
Right.
one that Killian talks to.
Cerebellum.
Hold on, I have things. Saren.
Saren.
Yeah.
There we go.
I met Dunos. I'm the only one in living memory who has met Dunos.
Yeah, some of us are now related.
Not-
I'm a god.
Sure. Yes, ma'am.
I think those are the three big ones that we. I mean,
And civilization.
that's
Yeah,
Vanoss,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Vanoss, yeah.
Yeah.
So we've met Vanoss, Saren, and Imus, and Zlagan. You've met four of the 9.
So yeah, I guess that's where we're at.
So if you've met that many of them, you know they're kind of worthless, right?
Well, I mean, I had to kick one out of my bed, and then he went on hiatus for ages.
So I'll take that as a yes.
Some of them seem more useful than others, but
I feel like maybe I could do a better job than Chaos. So
Alma, you died by an ice mosquito.
my point exactly. Chaos.
Somewhere.
Well,
It's fine.
It's too late. You died by an ice mosquito.
Chaos killed you. I don't know that that qualifies you. You are chaotic. I'll give you that. Were? I don't even know.
I'm a little hazy on tenses right now myself.
Wait. If you died, do you know where Adrian is?
Adrian.
that's a sore spot.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Oh, let's see what you've been doing, you
He wanted to recruit him because he needed help. He's not. I was trying to recruit him. I don't know where he is. I tried.
So you looked and you couldn't find him.
I looked where he was supposed to be.
You know where he is.
Where was he supposed to be?
His space. It's kind of hard to describe, but when you die, typically there's space held for you. He was not in his space. So whether he's alive now or something, I don't know.
Is this your space?
Yeah.
He's alive now, maybe?
He's not here.
So
Oh,
confused.
right.
Yeah,
I did tell you what I saw, so.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, for some reason I thought that you were
Yeah,
keeping
his
that
mother. His mother has him trapped somewhere.
one. Okay.
But we also did say that could be illusion, so you did
Okay.
just confirm it for us.
Okay, gotcha. Like, I remember you saying that. I didn't remember if you had told the characters. Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, I needed help. I need help, but Adrian was apparently unavailable.
Why do you think you can do better than the ones that were? I mean, you might very
It
well
doesn't
be able
take
to.
much.
That's fair.
They let us get to the point that we're at because they couldn't get over their differences.
How are you fixing that?
I plan to step in and see what I can do. I mean, nobody can take the spot currently vacated. Sorry, if there's anything that you need
No,
to stop me, stop
no,
me. Nobody can take the spot that was left by balance. Don't know why, I don't know how the magic stuff there specifically works. But I am trying to take the spot of chaos. I want to mold it so it's no longer specifically anarchy, which is what it is currently. I want it to be discord. It is a subtle change, but I think that it would make a huge difference. But also, I mean, it matters. The wording actually does matter in this case. Anarchy is...
Yeah, words
I
have
think-
power.
Yeah, I think actively doing harm
That makes
in
sense.
places that she should not be. I'm also currently trying to stop the worlds from separating. There was something somebody on your side is trying to do the same thing. I pumped every bit of magic that I could gather into that, so I'm set back a little bit.
Yeah, that almost destroyed all of us and potentially a lot more.
That's not how that works.
I was there. It wasn't great.
No. We were trying to drive a spike between the worlds. Essentially, imagine you have two pieces of paper. You put a piece of metal through them, and they are effectively stuck together. You bend that piece of metal, and those pages stay together. That's what we were trying to do, or somebody was trying to do on your end.
But there's stuff that's come through that has to go back.
And if the worlds separate as they're on course to do at this moment, we can't get them back. We can't get our balance back. If they separate, that's game over for both worlds.
So that's what was happening at the tower thing. She's kind of thinking out
Sure.
loud. But the weird witch lady and the thing with Killian speaking foreign languages and bleeps and bloops. Huh.
Is he okay?
Ah!
Is anybody?
As okay as he ever is.
It's Killian.
I think he's a little overloaded, and now sometimes he just has this weird spasm and makes stuff that he doesn't remember making. And I'm pretty sure he speaks some kind of weird alien language now. I don't know.
Or if he's connected to the other world now, he could make a good spike.
I'm not sure that
That's what I figured.
love using Killian as a spike.
Not a physical spike, obviously, but a connection. That's what we need, is a connection, a direct line between these two worlds, because if they separate, we can't get the gods back. I'm not saying that he needs to be the spike, I'm just, if he is already connected somehow to their world, maybe...
So how do we keep stuff from coming in and out while they're connected other than the gods?
You can't.
It's beyond me.
So we're okay with letting all manner of other things in?
Okay, the reality is that's going to be happening regardless. I am trying to stop it long enough for us to get the gods switched back, and then I have no problem separating them and stopping the transfer, but until we get the gods fixed, things are only going to get worse from here.
Have you found the gods to
I've met them.
get them back where they belong?
You mean the ones from the other place? No, I've heard about them. I can't interact with them at all.
So we're holding the gate open for things that we don't know where they are.
Does Alma know that the party has interacted with them? I don't know where they are, but somebody on your side's gonna have to get them kicked back out.
He's so confused by all of this.
So,
You chose the
His
one
mom.
person that doesn't just.
Yep.
His mom has part of the god that's there. Mal is connected to part of the god. Like, Alma
Yeah.
can't see them, can't interact with them in any way, and doesn't know that you guys have interacted with them at all either.
And Simi doesn't understand how any of this works.
Right?
The 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the
Yep.
The bleeps and the bloops and the blops.
Yeah, so we have to get the gods back to where they're supposed to be. To do that, that's what I'm working on. My 2 big goals right now, I want to take, not Dunos, Imus's spot. Because I feel like, number 1, anybody could do a better job and would, but 2, I need her to not actively be interfering. But my other big goal is to stop the worlds from separating for long enough for both sides to get the respective gods back to where they're supposed to be.
Okay, I'm gonna have to have a really long conversation with Killian.
You poor thing.
I know, right?
Technical conversations with Killian are always intense.
Yeah, and I don't know any of this stuff. This is not my wheelhouse. I've
Sorry.
met a god for the first time.
In your bed, it sounds like.
Yeah, and that was not expected. Okay.
Really sorry. I've missed you all. I've kept my eye out for any of you passing to this side. Not that I want that, but I've been watching.
There's been some close calls.
I've missed you too. Missed you a lot. She's gonna sock him really hard in the shoulder and then pull him up into a hug.
There's kind of a tug around your belly button as you're feeling the real world pulling you back.
I don't
Sorry,
want to
I
go.
used a whole lot of my talents trying to get the tether to work, but I can't hold this space.
She's not gonna want to go willingly, but like when it tugs her back,
Yeah.
it tugs her back. And she just kind of won't
You've
acknowledge.
probably got enough for like a couple more exchanges before it pulls you all the way.
If you're not saying anything, he'll just start humming one of the songs that he wrote, and you can almost hear his handpan ringing with the sounds as he sings.
And that sound follows you as the world fades back in around you.
Okay, Keith, if there was any of that
Nope,
needs a
no,
run,
that's perfect. That was fine.
She's gonna like blink really aimlessly for a minute when she comes back. Damn it.
Well, that seems to... I dispelled whatever this is, so what do we see? Just an opening?
while Mal like punches the ground and it opens.
Yeah, it opens up to a spiral staircase descending into the depths.
Guys, there's a staircase.
I threw a rock down there.
Ow! Hey!
Plink, 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 plink. I mean, it stops eventually.
Mal just like,
You're pretty sure it did not get to the bottom.
Great. You think that's where your parents are?
I don't know, but we definitely just let everybody know that we're coming.
Why'd you have to yell?
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Bravo.
I love Belle so much.
You punched the rock. You're gonna blame me?
You blame me?
It was dirt.
She has a point.
They don't hear the punch. Don't they hear the little pebble coming down the stairs?
Bouncing off the stone staircase? Yeah, probably.
Shove him down the stairs.
So we're going down.
I don't know if it's a good idea or not.
Let's go. Do we have any lights or anything?
How bad are you looking, Dells?
Oh yeah.
And my hair could do with a little bit of something.
Okay, he's gonna look you over, like, are you...
How bad am I looking? Still fine. Thank you.
She's like,
Yes.
excuse you.
Yes, you were gorgeous, covered in gore. How...
I could do
anybody
with a
hurt?
Yes.
light nap, but
Okay.
I'm ready to go. It's your parents. I'm ready to soldier on.
No, I appreciate that. Mel's gonna, like, shove his sleeve down and slice into his arm.
Unfortunately, you cannot do that. How many times can you do that? Once a day, or is it just whenever? Just as a side note.
I think it's whenever.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
really funny that
Okay,
you
just making
have
sure,
this.
because you had already done it for the butler.
The butler,
So
yeah, yeah.
just making sure.
It does not say that there is a number of times, which
Correct.
makes sense since it's actively damaging me.
Yeah.
Dells don't do blood. Look what happened with cabbage.
No wait, sorry.
What?
6.
Oh, you mean when we became sisters?
We're not.
13.
I
Times 3.
am
39.
hurt.
Yeah. 39 points of healing.
Oh wow. So, this is not a standard condition that he
Oh,
has,
wow, that's
right? Or is
exactly
it better now that
My
he's?
full health.
He will still have it until you take a short or long rest, or until he has certain healing spells cast upon him.
Now I have Hand of Healing, and it
I think it specifies.
specifies conditions.
Yeah,
No,
it's this particular effect it specifies that the only things that cure it are
oh, okay.
restoration. I think
Greater or lesser?
greater and heal, like the spell heal.
Greater restoration or heal spell.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Okay.
we don't have access to that.
Yeah,
Okay.
those are too high level.
So you're just
Now,
gonna
if we
have
wanted
negative-
to take, how are you doing spell wise?
I mean, I'm down one big spell.
One of
just.
two?
Well, technically I have 3, but I already used a shield one to scry earlier
Why
today,
don't
so I'm
we-
down.
I'm good on spells.
Are you?
You don't.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm glad. Would you then keep watch? I need to sit down for a little bit.
Didn't
Yeah.
ask me how I would know.
Because you also
Wait,
need to
but
rest.
Do you get yours back on short rests though?
I
think yours are long.
No.
It's a long rest for a sorcerer.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I was asking him specifically, because we can sit down for an hour and then move on.
Yeah, now we get
That only
key
puts us
points
at like
back
1
for
or
the
2
short
p.m.
rest. I mean, I still have a lot left, but I'll.
Also, thank you for the fire pillar thing.
Yeah, that was so cool.
It was pretty badass.
Ah!
That was pretty awesome.
Well, you sliced and diced it like a sushi master.
What's sushi?
It's
What?
something from Elwick, probably.
Something from Elwick.
Oh,
So now
I
I'm
did
actually
cool
gonna
things, too.
close it up again, and then just sit like leaning against it.
Okay.
You did guide us to it by yelling about a line.
What?
I did some significant damage to that thing. I was just
That's true.
invisible.
Oh.
Nobody saw it.
Sorry.
I was pretty badass that you were doing so much damage while you were invisible,
I
though.
believe you.
That's what I was waiting for.
That was awful.
I have dark.
Yeah, you, are you okay?
No. Are you?
Yeah.
Good.
Do you need anything other than rest?
The therapist?
Let me try something. Better?
Are you healing me?
Why did you
Because I
just
mean he's
heal
down
him?
like.
Oh, yeah.
21 hit points, but,
let's see. Actually, is that how that works for me?
Wait, Simmy, why did
I
you
was just-
hit him?
I'll just be like, and I'll
Where is it?
Oh, thanks.
Let me quickly look at it real fast.
2.
Martial arts
One,
What
die.
is-
five.
what is-
Depending on what I
Two
cast
D4?
it at.
Cure wounds is a
1d8.
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 Depending on what I cast it.
Okay.
I
Plus
cast it
wisdom
at 3. I got plenty of those.
So
You want me to heal him instead?
I'm already
you
doing
take
it.
9 points from me.
Already
I'm
squished
trying
it.
to.
Damn
I was just making sure.
No, no,
I,
no.
I was hoping
Burn! 9
to
points of
try and
healing
save some
damage.
spell slots for you, but
I'm gonna do a 3d8.
because I can.
I mean, yeah, he would get his spell points back if
Well,
we rest.
Okay, you get 15 life. from
Oh,
me.
perfect. That actually puts me at full.
how many spell slots do you have left? Dells?
She's a freaking full caster. She's got all kinds of spell slots.
8 or 9. I'm still trying to remember how many
Okay.
shields.
Are you out? Are you down on high
I
levels?
think
though?
you only put up one.
Yeah, you only
Okay.
have one shield.
You only put up one shield.
I have at least one.
Now,
I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm
Merrick.
good.
My name is Derek, not Merrick.
Fool of a took.
She
Put
calls me
yourself in
Simile.
next
You
time.
should just get used to this. It's not changing.
do you need a hug or something? That looked emotionally damaging.
Probably was. I'm fine though. He's like in the hole. There's not a lot of room if you're coming down.
Is this helping?
How long have
Sure.
you guys known each other?
A couple months.
Has it really only been a couple
It's not a
months?
very
Yeah,
Since we're all
it's
started,
been.
yeah.
His sister
Let the
surely-
historian do the math real quick. Keep going. About 9 months.
Okay, that's a while.
Yeah, like a full baby's worth.
But how long
What
did
a
we know
weird
each other
unit of
before we
measure.
decided we wanted to get
I mean-
married?
Out of here, right? That you
Well,
guys knew each
probably
other
around
since you were
9 months
children.
is when we- What?
That was
No,
Alma.
Alma was, yeah.
Alma died, and then
Oh, got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Derek
Steven-
is who
yeah.
replaced Alma.
Got it.
Yeah.
Let me know if you need anything,
Yeah.
champ.
I'm gonna shuffle away. I don't know how to
Yeah.
do this.
Cabbage, make me an insight check real quick.
Insight or perception?
Insight. You're a rogue. You need to be able to read people.
That's what perception's for.
I just look at what's wrong with people. I
What's
don't
that?
see
Wait.
what's wrong with people.
Did you say insight?
Insight.
Oh, I thought you said. Okay, never mind. It's actually 13.
You start with
Math.
a big number and then you add the little one to it.
I have an incredibly long tongue.
She does.
Wow.
I've never noticed.
So, Simi, are you trying to hide how that little interaction?
Because she could.
Simi's upset.
She's a blunt force object. Like she's.
Oh, Simi, did what's wrong?
So, I might have just talked to Alma.
I'm gonna put a hand on your forehead.
The red blob.
What about it?
It does memory nonsense.
It was L.
So maybe you didn't actually talk to him.
See, yeah, but no. The first thing I heard was him screaming no.
I heard that too.
Yeah. That wasn't him, it turns out.
That was the blob monster?
That was the blob monster.
Okay, that makes sense.
But then
That
I
makes me feel
tried
better.
to talk to him because I was upset that maybe there was some weird thing happening and I didn't know that he had, I don't know, been reincarnated as
It's a blob.
the blob thing, or he was
Reincarnated as a
reincarnated as himself, and for some reason he was masquerading as a blob. I don't know. He was
Okay.
weird, right? So,
He was weird, right?
Yeah.
but when I was trying to talk to him, he talked back, and he's trying to take
Milo?
no
Adrian?
the chaos
Imus?
Imus. He's trying to take Imus's place. And he's trying to keep the worlds together so that the gods can get traded back before everything comes apart again.
Cabbage malfunctions for a second.
I think that was what was happening at the weird tower place. And
Oh, okay.
Please,
Yeah.
please keep bringing up Imus.
I know it's a lot for me too.
Yeah. So much. So, like, taking Imus's place, what does that mean?
I think that the gods are doing a terrible job,
We knew that.
and
Right, you should be the new Zoigan. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I said it.
I'm fairly certain I'm not qualified for.
He isn't.
That is fair. I mean, at least he's back, I guess, but I don't know what that means
From
yet.
what you told me about that whole dream thing, he actually sounds worse. than he did before, and he was already kind of garbage.
I'm gonna give him a chance because that feels like the right thing to do, but I'm also not gonna hang my hat on him.
That sounds like a toxic relationship. Kill him and take over. Become the new god.
I think
Okay, sorry.
I think no. But I can still try to be as just as I can. I feel like that's probably a good idea. But yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
he wants chaos instead of being, all about anarchy to be more about discord instead of, because he thinks that the whole anarchy thing is actively sowing only bad stuff, which is fair in a lot of senses, I think. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Quick pause. While this is happening, I am also looking and keeping guard as I came upstairs to do.
Okay.
Just don't
I mean,
throw
maybe
anything
bring-
in this.
Don't you dare, DM.
Maybe
Not
bring
on
some
our
inside.
Well, well, no, because I want to be able to. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay. So yeah, that sounds like a lot.
It was a bit, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe go inside. This is gonna sound counterintuitive, but go inside the crypt, and sit down for a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Collect your thoughts.
Okay.
There is a cavern below the crypt,
Mm-hmm.
and Mal's going down it at some point, but he's gonna take a breather because, everyone got a little hurt and stuff. So I'm gonna keep watch out here. Why don't you go take a breather?
Okay. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, there.
I think you're worse at this than me.
I don't know, that's what my mom would do sometimes. It always seemed to help other people. Does that not work? Is that just a mum thing?
I mean, when you just say it like that, and yeah,
I don't know, you hit Mal and he got better, so
it's worked for me in the past. That was all I knew how to do. I mean, I'm not good at this either. So let's just do what keeps working. He looked like he felt better afterward.
Yeah.
Physically.
Not as better as I would have liked.
Definitely not confused about the whole Imus thing. That's not throwing me off at all.
But are you okay?
Oh, I just don't know why Alma wants to be a god. That's it. That's fine. You should go sit down.
Are you surprised that Alma wants to be a god? Because
I just think
really,
you'd be a shit one.
worse than what's already there.
I don't know.
Because he does have a point that they're not the best at their jobs.
No, they're not. In fact, he's got the right idea that they need to be replaced. I said this a long time ago.
Fair. That is fair. And,
Suddenly a
but
soapbox appears in front of you.
I do
Stop.
like that he wants to lean from anarchy to discord instead.
Yeah.
I like that. How good he'd be at it, I don't know.
But do you think if he took over, any pacts that Imus had made would maybe transfer to him?
Why?
Just curiosity. I don't know how this works.
I don't.
Like, if Zoids
I
made
like
a pact,
that
do
you
you
think
need to
that
be...
I might.
I don't know. You talk to Alma, I guess.
I mean, I didn't. That was not a question that I thought to ask. To my knowledge, I have not made a pact with any gods, so
That's fair.
I did not think to ask that particular line of questioning. But
Yeah.
if I can get him to talk to me again. But I mean, I was trying to talk to him for ages, and he wouldn't say anything back. So
Right, really. Well, I mean, he's already got the not listening thing down. Maybe he could be a god.
Lightning's gonna strike this child.
It's struck before and she hasn't been phased.
Not yet.
I
Anyway,
was
you should
actually
go sit down.
more expecting laughter.
You should go sit down.
Sorry, the intercom's broken.
You should go sit down, and I will make sure that no bad things happen while you all take a break and then we'll go explore this underground cavern and hopefully find Miles' family members.
Okay, that's fair, but we're gonna talk about why you're acting weird later.
I always act weird.
Yeah, but this is weirder for you than usual. At least it's a different kind of weird.
I think that you are just in a weird state of mind, and your perception of me is different.
Sure.
You are gaslighting your friends.
I was gaslighting, I'm sorry.
I mean,
I do have deflection. That's one of my.
I've got really high insight. You can try.
No, I'm not gonna roll for it. But
Hey, you should just go get some rest. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay.
Stop looking at me like that.
It's just my face.
No, it's not.
You're really...
Go sit down!
Okay! She'll go and sit down.
So you and Killian are on watch?
yes, I'm assuming that for this, Killian has come out of his catatonic state.
Or hasn't?
Ish.
Ish.
I mean, he's still deep in thought, but, you know.
What's new?
And what else is new?
A bomb.
Explosives are cannon.
I make D&D. I make D&D.
At some point, I'm like, cabbage. Well, is this too many tentacles? No, like.
I don't know what the correct amount of tentacles is.
0.
Who is your intended audience?
I was asking you. What?
Oh, well then for me, too many tentacles.
Miles pulled out a couple of dice and is just like rolling them.
What if you were on a pirate ship?
Kraken.
Okay. I think I need more context.
Not for free.
Not for free.
I thought it was your beta reader.
So that's all that Delve is doing.
Is
And again, you're just like, 1, 2, 3.
Ooh,
Stop.
there's a lot of things that I never really imagined adulthood to look like. This is one of them.
Hey, see me.
My
There's
friends.
too many tentacles.
Oh God, what are they doing?
what's going on?
I don't think people can actually.
You don't want to know.
Okay.
I'm not sure
No.
anybody's that flexible.
Yeah, what's up?
There's too many tentacles.
Oh. No, that's probably the right amount of tentacles.
We just found Mal's kink.
I mean, I don't know how many you need, but like.
To be fair, I did draw one, but it's sort of
Is it Jabba the Hutt?
very Krang. Does anyone know Krang? It's Krang, isn't it?
Krang. Oh no.
You haven't asked
Oh
Milo
no.
if that's the right
no.
amount of
It's
tentacles.
very Krang.
It is very Krang.
Milo!
Yeah. It's a what?
There's too many tentacles!
No.
Okay. Alright.
So, there you
Oh
go.
no, is my cousin saying.
My chat stopped working, so it can't actually.
Okay, good. Alright. That's nothing pertaining to me.
Yeah.
Nothing pertaining to tentacles, don't worry.
You know, when my mom was talking about adventuring,
Adventuring.
This
Why would
didn't
your mom
get
talk
brought
about
up.
adventuring? She named you Cabbage. No,
What?
wait. She named you
Adventuring.
Eleanor. Eleanor.
Eleanor.
that's my middle name.
Did you go down the staircase yet?
No, we're having a short rest.
Do you have a rest
We're
in
talking
the middle?
about tentacles.
No.
You should let him borrow that page, though.
No.
I'm sad that I filled Killian's room with porn before this adventure.
I mean,
You can do
there's
it again.
always more time
Wait,
to
he's
fill
not here, is
Killian's
he,
room
with
with
us?
He's
porn.
upstairs with me, but he's a little bit like catatonic.
Yeah, Mal will have like cleared space, I guess, for everybody underneath the
Crypt.
Okay. So a short pass, a short
Short
pass.
pass.
A
short
short
pass.
I
pass,
think you might
rested.
need to use the sleep.
I think I might. A short rest passes.
I got the spell slot back, so we're good.
Me too.
Oh, good.
I wasn't bitter at all.
Your
You okay?
voice.
Okay,
Everything all right?
but like I recovered half of my spell slots,
Okay.
which
I
is
recovered
the
all
one-
my spell slots.
I only have
Well,
2.
fine.
Same.
Then I guess we're ready to go now.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Don't be bitter.
Too late.
The magic from the other place just comes back differently.
What's the real quick? What's the thing that Killian always sets up around the Shaggin alarm?
Mm-hmm.
Could he set that up around the crypt?
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably could.
Okay,
That
We
seems
I'm
make
gonna
him do
ask
so.
Killian to set up alarm around the crypt
Oh, I'll
specifically.
Make it so.
I'll go back up and close the entryway that I made.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
All right.
just so that we know if
Somebody enters.
yeah.
Do I have dark vision? I don't
No.
Are you
think I
human?
do. I'm a half elf.
Then you have dark
You
vision.
have dark vision.
Oh, look, it's right there. Okay. Yay.
Alright, let's
Let us descend.
stealth.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be. There's not like places to hide on a spiral staircase.
No, but we can still, not go down like a rock.
Is there anyone who is not confident in their stealth rolls?
I will very happily go first.
I'm good.
Wait, what's your plus to stealth?
Plus to stealth. It's a 2.
Okay, well mine's a 12, so
So why don't you go? So
I'm
you're
gonna
like
go first.
20 feet ahead of us on the staircase.
Go down like a cabbage.
I heard that. Are you okay?
I've had some of those days before. Where something is just like, get out of my way, I am a bus and you are all in my way.
Something is crawling through my intestines.
So
Ugh.
Stealth
I'm
checks?
going to stealth across.
Okay.
Down and away from my
Let's have a group stealth check.
Dels, I'm just gonna tap you on the shoulder and just be like, just be as quiet as possible, and I think we'll do all right. And I'll give you a bardic inspiration.
Did you ask?
I just
No, he did not.
No. I mean,
I'm a Serenathian. We don't need to ask.
So is it this number here?
You get to roll that and add
Can I
it to
just
whatever.
keep it?
Unfortunately, no.
yeah, we
I'm gonna
definitely
use
should
my
have let
last
you go first.
thing, and I will do that
Yeah, no,
again.
the roll and mash dag dice. Remember their old ways.
Alright, better. That'd be an unnatural 20.
Okay.
Because I was not about to
Did you
let
add
that
your? No, that's unnatural. Or is it?
Oh,
22.
I forgot. Okay, 22.
Yeah.
What hand am
No. Oh,
That was probably loud.
so sorry, whomever.
Yes, to anyone who might have
Also
just
at
gone
22.
deaf.
So 22,
I'm
27.
so sorry.
27,
21?
21.
27.
See me?
Oh, sorry. 16.
You're gonna take a level of rope
16.
to spite me.
Okay.
Just to spite you.
So
No,
Simi is the
far
lowest roll at
probably
16, but you guys all
Sweet.
pass. So you're able to start down the very dark spiral staircase into the depths.
Just
My
slinking
eyes
out.
are peeled.
That's the reason this is
Ew.
16 as I'm humming that.
Ugh.
That would be some interesting work.
What?
No,
Rats with
stop
human
it.
feet.
Oh, that's fair.
For rats with human feet? I thought it was hands.
I was gonna say peeled eyes.
Rats
Oh.
with human something.
With human something or other?
Oh,
so
okay.
I would like to be second
With
behind
tentacles?
Cabbage.
Okay.
I'll be in the back of the line. so-
Back of the line. All right.
So Cabbage went down like 10, 15 feet in front of the party,
Yes.
and then you're next,
Oh, I was gonna be behind Cabbage.
like right up on Cabbage.
10 or 15 feet
Yes,
behind
now.
Cabbage.
Okay,
Like
yeah,
2
I'm just
steps
trying to
behind Cabbage.
I would be close by you because I know you're probably a bit squishier.
Yeah,
So,
I feel like a shield should be in the front and the back, right?
yeah, so
And
I'll
shield.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
I'll
like
kind of go just ahead of you, but effectively together.
I'm interpreting this like I'm very important.
you are.
I mean, yeah. You just tried to incinerate a.
It was either that or summon a demon, so I went with
I'm
that.
glad you went with fire.
Maybe you should hold on to that maybe tonight, or...
Woo! Pop that one out later.
Okay.
All right. So the stairway descends very deeply into the earth. You get a sense, your dwarven sense are kind of telling you that it's going down deep into what you can only assume is bedrock. You know, it's getting deep enough that you can actually get into solid stone. So you guys are on the stairway for 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
Just
Okay.
down. You almost lose track of the number of times you've gone around the circle. And then it finally stops. And a passage opens up in front of you, leading into the bedrock.
Any light coming from it, or just?
Not, you don't see any light coming from it. You guys going down the hallway?
You going?
Very quietly, very stealthily, very sneakily.
So one would assume that this stairway has not been used in a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and there would be a layer of dust.
Mm-hmm.
Ahead of Cabbage, is that still the case?
There is no dust.
Nice.
Okay.
There is, in fact, a certain sheen to the passageway.
Is it red?
You can't tell
And
in,
dark.
in dark vision. Because it,
Mal's gonna pull out his shovel and hand it to you and say, keep that in front of
The shovel,
you. Trust me.
like this,
Yeah.
just like
Or like this, like whatever's comfortable, but in front of you so that it will go into the ooze first.
I thought we killed the eels.
Yes. But if there's gelatinous cubes down here, I don't know if they have real thoughts. But just like as you're walking, keep that in front of you so that that goes into something first before you do.
Alright.
And actually, he doesn't say that out loud, he messages that.
Smart.
okay. So you start down the passageway. Shovel, out in front of you.
Defensively.
Defensively in front of you, trying to,
I am using it in the same way that you would use, in the same pattern that you would use a cane if you were a blind person.
There you go. There you go.
Because I know how to do that.
Wait, you're not like hitting the ground with it though.
No.
Okay.
I'm like the same pattern, not the
Okay.
same method.
Okay. All right. So you strike off down the passage. And it goes possibly 100 yards, 200
Is it
yards.
okay, so like, is the ground flat or is it angled?
It is angled down, but it's a very slight down angle to it.
Okay.
And it goes for 200, 250 yards. And then it turns to the left.
What are we looking for?
Water bottle.
Oh,
Like it's huge. Where did I put it?
Is
it's
it under your
your
blanket?
left. It's right behind you, Natalie.
Natalie?
I got it.
Oh. I
And,
forgot that I
and
moved it.
as you go around the corner, there is a metal grate, like a portcullis, down across the passage. And beyond, you get a sense that the passageway opens up into a much larger chamber.
Wait. When a goopy thing fall through the grate.
Wait, is the grate like this or
It-
like
it's
this?
a portcullis.
Just kidding. No, take
Wait.
it back.
Is there an obvious an obvious mechanism to open it?
There is not.
I wanna look through it.
What?
I wanna look through the portcullis.
Okay. So looking through it, you do see that about 10 feet or so beyond it, the passageway opens up into a larger chamber.
Like how large?
You can't see how large. It's
And
just
so it's
just big.
locked. It's like a locked thing. Rogue.
I mean, yeah,
How
you
about
see.
Well, I don't see a. We said we didn't see a lock.
I asked for
mechanism.
I asked for something obvious though.
It's true. Can I roll to see if I can
yes, you
find
may. Investigation, please.
Now's the punch the door.
Hey, Del,
Well, I mean, I can
do
go
you
to the
have
side,
silence?
but are you thinking silence and then knock?
Oh, I was thinking silence and then we just left.
Oh.
Okay.
9. I have acid.
She just look like a mime.
Guys, there's nothing here.
Okay. Half a second. I'm going to drop my shadow on the other side, switch places with it.
Okay.
Is there anything on this side to open it with?
So there does appear to be a mechanism to, it's the wheel with the brake to lift the gate.
Okay. He's gonna set his arm on it so that if it moves once the lever is, that he can like slow it down,
Okay.
and he'll drop it and
Okay.
let it open.
Make me a strength check.
Athletics or just strength?
Yeah, athletics.
Okay. 17.
17? Okay. It moves easily, and you're able to wind the portcullis up. It actually moves silently and smoothly.
Oh.
It's been a while.
And as you get it to the top of the passageway, and you set the brake, it leaves the portcullis open.
Wave for Cabbage to take point again.
Can we make sure that this isn't gonna fall on us and trap us in here forever?
He'll just click to the brake.
Do we know that's gonna work?
Even if it doesn't, we can just lift it again.
All right.
Shovel.
So the room that opens up is less hewn out of rock and is more a natural cavern. The floor has been worked and smoothed, but it's built in tiers.
Very sad.
And on each of the levels, there are more sarcophagi than you can count.
No. This is creepy as hell.
It's great.
I know, but it's creepy.
And I think we just found where they're hiding your family.
I'll send Max out to go like stand on each of them and see if there's any breathing.
Okay. It's gonna take him a while.
How many sarcophaguses?
More than we can
sarcophagi?
count.
More than you can
Oh,
count.
you said that. Sorry.
It's okay though. Mal has a 0 to intelligence. He can't actually count that high.
It's probably like 500
But
or something.
as Max is heading out to start to check and see if he can find your family, that is a good place to cut it off for the night. So we're going to leave it there. We will be back hopefully next week and hopefully with a full cast again. be sure you tune in 6:30 Mountain Time so that you can join us and see what we find.
We should have a button people can hit that.
The
Uh,
reminder to hydrate.
Don't forget.
don't forget to hydrate. So yeah, we'll definitely do that. Thank you guys. Thank you, Bun.
Problem with that stream
Thanks
is,
Ace Dragon for coming out
people hydrate
and
sometimes with Fireball.
watching. Thank you, Distal, if you're still in the channel, for joining in and dropping advantage on the players. That was helpful in places.
And thanks for watching, girlfriend.
And thanks for watching, everybody. We hope you guys enjoyed yourselves.
Thanks.
Do be sure, if you haven't already, head over to our YouTube channel to hit like and subscribe over there so that you'll always know when we put the new content up. It's not a custom. Just go to YouTube, search for Casual Cactus. You'll be able to find us. And if you aren't already, do sign up on our Discord server to get notifications on any changes to our schedule that might come up. We do try to schedule 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time, sometimes on Tuesdays. Sometimes life happens and we have to reschedule or cancel. We try and let you guys know on that Discord server. So if you're over there, if you're signed up, you'll always have the inside scoop on any changes that might come up. That's going to do it for us for tonight. We'll see you guys back here next week, hopefully with a full cast, full table, and we will pick up where we left off. Until then, do remember...
Grab your bats and grab your balls.
And if all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a glass house. Good night, everybody.
Good night.